Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT universe. Happy BENXTMAS to all of you. Welcome to this very special festive edition of BENXT, and as it's renamed this evening, Pip down the chimney, big man. You'll see in a minute. We've got custom arenas. I have painstakingly put festive hats on every single member of the roster, those who would allow me to do so. Some of them are humbugs. Slight issue in that anyone with long hair, you're not compatible with a festive hat, which means that largely our female roster is bold this evening. But try not to think too much about that. They look very festive, and we're happy about that.
Oh yeah, here we go. It's Sunday night and you know what that means. It's BENXT time, my dudes. Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your weekend? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation stream time. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for the bits. Hello to that PlayStation Nation, by the way.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
He's here, he's ready. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday. We've never streamed on a Sunday before. I don't think. This is the penultimate, I don't know if there's a word for that, stream before I disappear for Christmas. We've got a stream tomorrow and the day after, but I'll let you know what those are in due time. Tonight, though, it is BENXTMAS. As I said, we've got festive arenas. We've got festive matches. There might even be a couple of very special, bespoke, festive titles on the line as well. We'll get to that in a second. And the main event of both the festive BENXT and the festive PIPDOWN is a huge Royal Rumble match. Now, this is a multi-gender Rumble match, so no longer separated. And the winner will get to challenge for a championship that is decided by the wheel. And the championships on that wheel are the World Championships, meaning that, say, a female member of the roster wins the Rumble, spins the wheel, and it comes up with the BENXT Men's Championship, they will challenge for that championship. We're bringing all the walls down. All the walls are coming down at Christmas. Again, another slight issue is that I've been fighting against the game this afternoon. I have been desperately trying to get the Royal Rumble feature to work. Originally, going in and having a check, it filled the entire the entire field of competitors with wrestlers who were from the main game and not from BENXT, which is really weird. I've gone in and I have now customized all of it. I'm crossing my fingers that this is going to work, but it does mean that by the time we get down, I'll get round to the PIPDOWN Royal Rumble, I may have to go in and do some more faffing about. So anyway, the game works. The game works. The game always works really well. Welcome in, everybody. Good evening to you all. It is BENXTMAS. We've had some wonderful resubs here. Let's have a look at what we got. Bootsy10, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Let's do some predicting. Absolutely. It's not gambling. It's very different. Nebulous Waters, thank you for the resub. 6 months. Benny McBoom, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Welcome in. Bradiohead, 6 months. Thank you, Bradiohead. 8 months for Pop Wheelie. BENXT time. Certainly bloody is. The Will of Phil, 8 months. Time for some irresponsible BENXT predictions. So we can hope for. GY Goliath, thank you for the resub as well. 8 months. Merry BENXTMAS to all that celebrate. Absolutely. DJ Chisels, 7 months. Oh yeah, here we go. Christmas wrestling time. I've watched a wrestling stream, but I've never done our wrestling. Even so, I'm going to give this everything I've got. I would expect nothing less. Chris, thank you so much for the resub. 7 months. Good BENXT-idings we bring. Excellent. Rosita63, 5 months of Christmas. Les freaking go. He could be in the Rumble. You never know. Some kind of div.
I may have missed it, but have you finalized the details for your charity stream this year?
I have free dad hugs. I'll tell you in just a second. Thank you very much for the bits there. Some kind of div. 8 months. Many crimbles, and all of the crimbles to you. Citadel Zombies.
Good evening, the Thickness. Hope we are all well this evening and the merry BENXTMAS to all.
Bartending Gamer, thank you very much for the bits. And also with you. Citadel Zombies, 2 months. Magic Mikey, 96 months. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you all. Yes, so tomorrow I'm streaming from 4 until 7 p.m. We're changing it up slightly next week. And that will be hopefully finishing off Batman Arkham Oranges, it being a Christmas game. Then Tuesday will be 11 until 2, playing Pokémon. And the charity stream, 29th of December, kicking off at 10:30 a.m. I believe it will be a double bill of 2 horrible games in their entirety, starting off with Hannah Montana the movie, the game on the Wii, and then concluding with Shrek the Third on PlayStation 2. So, yay! So, still a few things to go before the end of the year, but obviously there will be a brief break after Tuesday's stream and after the stream on the 29th as well. So, there we are. I think we're all caught up. I do have an advent calendar to open a window of. 21st of December. Let's have a look. How you guys doing, by the way? You doing all right? You feel if you're celebrating, do you feel prepared? I knew I'd be working today, so I took Friday off instead, and I have been doing, oh yeah, ho 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 is what it says. I've been doing some worst game stuff today. We have that looks like the big man himself, Santa Cruz there. Chocolate Santa Cruz for later. A lot of prep for this stream, actually. It did take... I don't want to understate quite how long it took to put hats on everyone on the roster. That's like 80 fucking hats. It took a lot. It took a while. So when you see them in their hats, you best go, bloody hell, Ben, those hats look fantastic. I hope it didn't take too long. And I'll say, it was nothing. Truly, it was nothing, really. Well, I believe everybody...
Merry Crimble Ben. Thank you for all the hard work this year, Big Long. See you in Devo.
Avogadro Toast, thank you for the donation. And the kind words. See you in the VOD as well. See you in the VOD as well. Okay. I'll show you what we've got in store for BENXTMAS. Shall I? Yes, is the answer. We're going to do so right now. Listen to the music. This also took me a while. Hey, Wheel, get out of here. Get out of here, Wheel. Took me a minute to work out beats per minute and then try and sync it all up. But it's pretty festive, I think we can all agree. Bloody hell, Ben. Those hats look fantastic. Hope it didn't take too long. Thanks, guys. Didn't take any time at all. Look at Anne Horse all dressed up as well. Some roster members can't wear hats because it removes it reveals the man inside, and we don't need that. We don't need to see that. We can never see that. Of course, we need to spin the wheel to decide who is taking part in the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. That's our first match. Then Michael Johnson continues his feud against Fanny Craddock. The Figgy Put Championship is on the line as Funky Barbara Piss takes on Dominic Pisterio in a Bloodline Rules match, which I'm told means that all of your friends can come down and help you out. And considering Funky Barbara Piss has loads of piss friends and Dominic Pisterio has loads of piss friends, I thought that might be interesting. I don't know how it's going to work. Then, long overdue, Dr. Raynal Hill and Silas the Dogboy challenge Rim Flare and Triple Flush for the BENXT Tag Team Championships. And in the main event, it's the Royal Rumble that will probably break and I'll be really cross. So hopefully it works. I have no idea. It might genuinely not. Fingers crossed, eh? So this is BENXTMAS. This is what we're looking at. This is what we've got to start things off tonight. Joey B, 3-stream streak. Merry BENXTMAS to you. 7-stream streak for Deadeye Minis. What a Sunday treat to have some extra BENXT. And top job on the seasonal twist, Ben. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whoa! Thank you.
I am BENXTMAS. Just a small token of my gratitude. Have a merry festive holiday. These streams have given me something to look forward to, when there's so little for me to look forward to personally. Thank you for all the entertainment, silly jokes, and interweb hijinks.
Number 27, you are so very welcome. And I'm always happy to hear that I can provide a welcome distraction from the drudgery of life. But you look after yourself, please. Do take care of yourself. And thank you very much. Welcome, everyone, to BENXTMAS. It is time to begin. No, it's not. It's time to spin a wheel first. It is time to spin our wheel first. We want to customize the participants. Hopefully the stream schedule won't confuse you too much. I have been promoting it non-stop. And also it does say on Twitch what streams are happening when. So fingers crossed. It shouldn't be too difficult to keep up with. Okay. It's wheel time. Let's see who challenges. I believe it's German Cheggers who walked out of Walrus Mania on Wednesday with the title. So good for him, I suppose. Now let's get rid of some of the fields because I just put all the A's in alphabetically just to populate it. German Cheggers, you stay. You stay right there. Displaced 80, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months, merry everything, everyone. Exactly. Whatever it is you celebrate, you enjoy it or else. Okay. Wheel. Who is challenging? Let's find out. Mary-Kate Olsen, who looks particularly upsetting in her hat, I must say. Something about the 1,000-yard stare. There we are. And also... Cat the Writer. Welcome on in. Next. He's already got a belt. He's already bloody got a belt, but he's in here anyway. It's Seth Pissin Rollins, the wide champion, I believe. Sadly dethroned Mikey Johnson at Walrus Mania. Let's spin it again. 2 spaces remain. Mr. Black. Boo! Hello to our mods, by the way. Welcome in, guys. But boo! All in different colours as well. Incredible job, Ben. Thank you. Thank you so much. You'll notice that Mr. Black and Seth Pissin Rollins are not wearing a hat because they are Christmas humbugs. Certified Christmas humbugs. No! He can't keep getting away with this. One more time. It's Emma the Bear. God, we haven't seen Emma for a minute, have we? Emma the Bear. So there we are. I think I turned the title off. I need to put the title back on. Eventually. I'm seeing double. 2 Mr. Blacks. Right, customize participants. Turn on the championship. Aldi Red Thunder. There it is. Couldn't we have gotten green Grinch hats? No! You said specifically, when I asked you in-game, you said, hats, boo hiss. I won't have any of that stuff. Don't come near me with that festive cheer. Get out, is what you said. With all the pauses and everything. It felt very improvised as well in the moment when you said it. So, there we are. Even the bear's got a hat on. Even the bear has a hat on. So, let's start this show, shall we? Aldi Red Thunder Championship is up first. German Cheggers defending against Mary-Kate Olsen, Cat the Writer, Seth Pissin Rollins, Mr. Black and Emma the Bear. Michael Johnson takes on Fanny Craddock after her heinous display last week where she paid off the referee, or that might have been the week before. Funky Barbara Piss takes on Dominic Pisterio to be crowned the first ever Figgy Pud Pud champion in a Bloodline Rules match. The Dark Picture Pals take on P-Volution for the BENXT Tag Team titles, and then we've got a Royal Rumble that might genuinely crash the entire game. I have no idea. Also, some promotion for our dear friend Peter Austin. He is doing, and I don't know if he's probably trying to make this...
Merry Resos, one and all. Thank you for a great year of laughs and entertainment. Muchos love and kritzels in your direction.
And right back to you, the L Dude Brothers. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to be quiet about it because we're technically doing a crime stream. Said that too loud, probably. Peter is doing his annual Fanny Craddock Christmas watch-along. Someone can give me the proper name of the actual thing. If you go sign up for the Worst Games Ever Discord, that is happening on Monday. I think it's happening on Monday at... oh goodness, it's either 9 or 10 p.m. Someone can help me out. But if you join the Discord, there'll be a special room that you can join at the time, and you can watch it along with Peter. So go check out the Worst Games Ever Discord. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Perfect. There we are. Go do that. Go support your boy. Let's get this show on the road, guys. We've only got so much time. I've got to take a photo of the running order for the music, as is tradition. There we go. We have expanded the cinema, so there's lots more room. Absolutely. You got nothing on tomorrow at 9 p.m? Hop on the Discord. Watch Peter. Was it Peter Worships? The actual name is Peter Worships Fanny. Brilliant. Go watch Peter Worship Fanny. And you can clip that. I don't care. He said it. He's probably written it down as well. It's time for our first match. The predictions are live. Oh God, Badger is not here. Help. Thank you very much. Whichever mod did that. Lord Brotovich, Mr. Blank, thank you so much. You can now predict for the first match of the night. Will German Checkers retain? There's only one way to find out, and that's by bloody doing this thing. Got a little bit of extra music in there at the end. Very professional, Ben. Sounded great. Really, really good. And away we... Where's our music? Go!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Ring Total Championship.
Now, Mary-Kate Olsen will have to be very careful here because you may be able to see that the entire arena has been encased in ice. Oh God, she's so frightening. Now, a lot of them will end up putting on their festive hats once they're in the ring. Just be careful, be careful. God, imagine being the first person to slip over. Terrified. There's a snowman there and a Christmas tree. The budget is huge this year. Boring logistical reason for some of them not wearing festive hats to the ring. Some of them have quite elaborate entrance attire. And I didn't want to remove things and then not be able to remember what had to go back on. So, in the ring, a lot of them are wearing festive things. Out of the ring, not so much. But the referee's going to pass it to them in a second, so it'll be fine. Anyway, the ice is covered in arena here at BENXTMAS. She's looking confident. Let's meet her opponents. The 5 other participants in this match. Starting with... Kat the Writer.
Representing the Triangle of Terror from England,
Kat the Writer, the tag team partner of Jiminy Jenkins, whom she accompanied to the ring at WrestleMania. Sadly for James Jenkins, he was unsuccessful in challenging E.E. Tim for the championship. It was a bit of a massacre, quite frankly. But both members of the tag team have a life outside of it, ambitions outside of it, and Kat could get her hands on gold in one of her few outings as a singles competitor. Oh, that's embarrassing. Quick cutaway. She didn't slip on the ice, though, is the important thing, so that's very different. So it's fine. Pierce it down. If Seth's not careful, he's going to melt all the ice, which I don't like. And he is the wide champion. He was crowned at WrestleMania. Title not on the line tonight. And he stands a very good chance of becoming a double champion if he's successful in this battle royal. Imagine if he won this title, then went on to the Rumble later on and won that as well. We know he's good in Royal Rumbles. That's enough, Seth Piston Rollins. You've had enough cool entrance. You go away now. It's time for the champion to come out. Hey-ho! Another big Walrus Mania winner. He outlasted the field in a special bumper 8-person battle royal for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. Representing Brot Means Bread, of course, the German group of wrestlers in BENXT, headed by Lord Brotovich. Joined by the Winkler. Trying to think of the other. Chab. BB and or Tina maybe as well, I can't quite remember. Can German Cheggers go back to back tonight with 2 Battle Royal victories? Now get your big foam thumbs downs out, because it's time for the Boo Boy himself. He managed to corrupt the pure heart of Tom Campbell by getting him to ring announce him at Walrus Mania. Boo! Mr. Black of the Mod Squad. Trailing Badger, his tag team partner, has managed to hold this championship before. Would love to join his partner in the record books. But tonight he goes it alone. And we have one more slot to fill in this Battle Royal. Let's get to it. Again, you'll notice he is not wearing a hat because he is a big Christmas humbug. Confirmed.
From the North Pole, Emma the Bear.
A reminder of Emma the Bear's achievements in BENXT. 2-time wide champion, the first ever wide champion. As well, if I can find it, I believed she had won the Aldi Red Thunder Championship before. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, she's tasted singles gold before, and you best believe she's sniffing it out. She wants to get on that leaderboard. She wants to get her first Aldi Red Thunder Championship, and she'll get the opportunity to do so now. A reminder, of course, of the rules of a Battle Royal. Splat. Ugh. You eliminate other members of the field by throwing them over the top rope. God, it's a bit dark, isn't it, in the BENXTMAS arena? It appears we didn't pay the lighting bill. You have to throw them over the top rope. Once both feet touch the floor, they are eliminated. Last person standing is the winner.
Oh wow, those festive heads are so well and professionally done. I do hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Free Dad Hugs 90, thank you very much for the bits. It was no trouble at all. It was a pleasure, in fact. I loved it. So, Mary Kate, Kat, Seth, Mr. Black and Emma all vying for German Cheggers Aldi Red Thunder Battle Royal Championship as Kat the Writer claws the eyes of Seth Piston Rollins. Imagine it would be relatively big bragging... It would be big bragging rights if you were to eliminate the wide champion in this match. Potentially secure a championship opportunity further down the line. Mr. Black sends Kat over the top rope. She's clinging on. Counter from Kat. Kat getting back in now. Morning, Swarthy Mofo. How are you doing? Welcome to BENXTMAS. Oh, DDT from Kat the Writer and Emma the Bear with a massive splash. And yeah, that's right. I think I saw all of the internal organs of Mr. Black just come out of his mouth. That's not good at all. He's going to need a minute to recover there, I think. Someone's going to have to itchy and scratchy-esque just sort of push those back inside. I'm sure he'll be fine. And with the Bear boots the midsection of the champion up into a powerbomb position, spinning round, and that's a long way to fall. Kat the Writer, very lucky to be clinging on there. It looked like Mary-Kate had a bang to rights in terms of being eliminated, and we could be saying goodbye to the champion here. We are guaranteed a new champion, German Cheggers. The Aldi Red Thunder champion has been eliminated first in this match. he unfortunately will go down in the record books as having a 4-day reign, and that is not ideal at all. Seth Pisson Rollins and Mary-Cat teaming up on Kat the Writer now. Kat clings on, but for how long? No, she powers back in. She is in. She is back in. Emma the Bear. It's Emma fighting a Kat now. And Mr. Black turns his attention to the 10-year-old. European uppercut to the back of the head. Kat now with the counter. Seth Pisson Rollins taking a moment to chill on the outside. Kat, oh my goodness me, that DDT just impaling Mr. Black into the canvas. And she was very lucky to sidestep that massive super kick from Seth Pisson Rollins in the back. Mary-Kate's in a lot of trouble. And she's gone. We are down to 4. As Seth Pisson Rollins dumps Kat in the corner. 4 competitors left in this match. Kat the Writer, Seth Pisson Rollins, Mr. Black, and Emma the Bear. Emma. Oh, I thought he was going for a neck breaker there, but just a forearm to the back of the head. The base of the skull, very nasty from Seth Pisson Rollins. Mr. Black is gone. And Seth Pisson Rollins looking impressive in this match. The Mod Squad member there will be furious, and he will complain about foul play, but really, you know, he is in the Mod Squad, and the sympathy just sort of ends there, doesn't it? Kat jumping. Seth Pisson Rollins from behind. Emma the Bear looking to eliminate Kat now. Kat sent into the ropes. Scoop slam there from Emma the Bear. And Emma the Bear, with Seth Pisson Rollins on her shoulders, lifts her up. Oh, counter from Seth Rollins. DDT. On Trailing Badger is here as well. In the chat now. Welcome, Trailing Badger. Just in time to watch your friend eliminated. Kat's going to eliminate Emma the Bear here. Will Seth Rollins help? It looked like he considered it for a second. Kat's doing her very best, but I don't know what Seth's waiting for. He could really... He could have helped eliminate potentially the largest threat physically in this match. But he chose not to. Seth Rollins, big right hand to Kat. Oh, and a running neck breaker there. From Emma the Bear to Seth Pisson Rollins. Seth Pisson Rollins back on his feet. Boot to the midsection. Could be looking for a pedigree here. Hits it flush. Emma the Bear absolutely demolished by that. And Kat the Writer is in a bad place if she doesn't want to be eliminated by Seth Rollins, who's looking to go for a second elimination in this match. Kat is up on the ropes. We could be down to 2 in just a second. Is it the night for Seth Pisson Rollins to become a double champion in BENXT? Kat says no. Kat is still in this thing. Emma the Bear grabs a hold from behind, sends Seth Rollins into the ropes, and oh, massive spine buster. And Kat not moving quite fast enough, but a counter will put her right back in this thing against Emma the Bear. Oh, and again now. We're looking for a massive fall-away slam there from the Bear. Oh, jumping knee strike. And Seth Rollins now with combination strikes. And again he does that, the spinning forearm to the back of the head, while Kat the Writer was set up for a neck breaker of some kind. And Seth Rollins still in full control here. And Kat is putting in an admirable performance as Seth Rollins with the Falcon Arrow there. And Kat may have caught him unaware, the face buster. Can Kat eliminate Seth freaking Rollins? No. Goes to work on the arm. Seth Rollins has Kat on the ropes now. Kat's got to be careful. And Kat is very close to being eliminated. And that's going to do it for Kat. Kat is gone. We are down to Seth Rollins and Emma the Bear. And Emma potentially has Seth Pisson Rollins exactly where she wants him. Seth Rollins is stunned. Could Emma the Bear go the distance? Seth sent over the top, and it's Emma. Emma is the new Aldi Red Thunder champion. She outlasts the rest of the field, and despite Seth Pisson Rollins looking incredibly impressive throughout this match, and a very, very brave performance from Kat the Writer, it is Seth Rollins who is thrown out, and Emma the Bear who becomes the champion. And the action was thick and wide and fast in this one. This may have been the point where Mr. Black was eliminated. No, it's not. It's just Cat DDTing him, and that's fine. There goes Mary-Cat. Kate, Jesus, just conflating the two. And this was the moment where Emma the Bear became singles champion in BENXT for a second time.
Here is your winner.
Well done to the Bear.
All-Star Ring Total Champion, Emma the Bear.
Emma the Bear wins her first Aldi Red Thunder Championship in a match that the viewers rate as great. And that's nice. I swear she's won the Aldi Red Thunder Championship before, but I can't see her on here, so she goes on the spreadsheet. And new Aldi Red Thunder Champion, Emma the Bear. There we go. Congratulations, Emma, and to all of you who correctly predicted that she would win. Now up next, we have the continuation of a rivalry in BENXT. Now, this started when Michael Johnson was the wide champion. He is no longer the wide champion as of Walrus Mania earlier this week. But seemingly he hasn't forgotten what Fanny Craddock did last week, which was attack him from behind and pay off Pamela Anderson as special guest referee to not only attack him, but also cheat to get a win. Mikey Johnson did not tap out in the match that these two had, but crooked referee Pamela Anderson called for the bell and made it seem like Michael Johnson did. A shot at redemption here for big Mikey J. Now hit my hand off the desk. I don't want to see what the rivalry is, but this match is up next. Michael Johnson and Fanny Craddock. One thing I did discover last week when I was playing his music really loud is that Michael's dog rap contains copyrighted music. So while I will continue to play it, I'm going to play it much more quiet than I was earlier, so that the computers don't realise. And that'd be nice. So, yes. Okay. Predictions are now live. I hope Mikey won't get cooked in this one. Wager those points! And let's do this thing. Michael Johnson versus Fanny Craddock is up next. Turn it down. Turn it down! There we are. So the bots don't hear me.
We got that doggy shit, nah, I ain't talking sexual. Walking round on all fours, they make me hit the floor. The roofers, you know I'm talking about roofers. Woof, 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 woof. Bring it down. I see them almost every day. You know I stop and say, hey.
One-time wide champion. Competed twice recently for the Vidiots Championship, has yet to hold that title. He'll get another shot in the future. But tonight's not about a championship. Tonight is about bragging rights for Mikey Johnson. And I'm going to finish his entrance now, even though I love it, because I'm going to get in trouble with the computers again. 3-stream streak for our matter. Thank you so much. Boo! Evil Fanny Craddock. Fanny takes over the Worst Games Ever Discord tomorrow at 9 PM. Peter doing a festive watch along. But tonight she's got to throw some punches and do some suplexes with her absolutely insane music. Can she double down on the brutality against Michael Johnson, or will Mikey get a measure of revenge against one of the most frightening chefs I've ever seen? Mikey's got his hat on. Fanny has shaved all her hair off and put a hat on. You know, she's getting in the spirit, at least. You know, that's real commitment to shave all your hair, to wear a hat. Mikey with the... I can't get over how dark this arena
This
is.
match is proving the love and affection of people.
Oh, no. So it's more than just bragging rights then. Love is on the line. Love is on the line. Thank you, the LB brothers. She might just have an undercut year round. She could. She could. And so could everybody else with long hair on the roster. You will see some pretty disturbing stuff tonight, potentially. Wow, that isn't a very unique submission maneuver there. Because some of our wrestlers, for example, the cars that wear helmets, and those that have like big spherical heads with images on the front, the game deforms them, like it squeezes them in so that the hat can go on top. But for some reason, hair, you can't do that. That's not possible, which is really, really bizarre. Fanny, oh, leg drop to the back of Michael Johnson there. This reminds me of the lighting in Sin Cara matches. Oh my god, I haven't thought about Sin Cara for a long time. Got to be careful out there on the ice. It is very slippy. Michael Johnson. Hip toss. Oh my goodness me. Stands up on the barrier there and catches Fanny unawares. And a knee strike. We need to get back in the ring before a count of 10. And you don't want to do too many moves on that ice, just in case you fall through it. BENXT presented tonight from on top of a river. Do not try this at home. Someone could fall through it this evening. No idea. And look at the athleticism of this 70-year-old woman. What age did we calculate her to be? 90s, if she'd be in her 90s if she was still alive. Fanny Craddock sent to the corner by Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson now spins around. Back elbow from Fanny with the counter at just the right time. Looks to roll up Michael Johnson into the cover. Referee is there. Kick out at nothing. Too early for that. I think it was 116. Oh, she just caught the side of Mikey's ribs there. And now look at this submission. Now you could be saying, why doesn't Mikey just tuck his shoulder and sort of roll out of it? And that's a great question. You could ask that question a lot about wrestling. You just sort of have to go with it sometimes. There's just no way to escape. No way. Michael Johnson grabs a hold. Whoa, look at that. Sends Fanny across the ring, and Michael Johnson's starting to feel it now. It's being confident. I will not leave that hanging in the air there. Speaking of hanging in the air, Michael Johnson, the single chop there from the top rope. I like the grittiness. Christopher Nolan's BENXT. It's the Snyderverse. Mikey Johnson looks knackered. He's got Fanny on the ropes quite literally. Oof. Shoulder to the midsection will send Fanny down onto that ice. Again, I'm surprised she's not gone through it yet. Referee will start his count as Michael Johnson stalks Fanny Craddock from inside the ring. And Mikey's had enough. Him sliding to the outside, of course, will reset the count. And he's walked straight into a trap here because Fanny Craddock hits him with the bulldog. And Mikey could have gone face first through the ice there, but he has not. Fanny looking to press her advantage now. Oh, and just working on the arm. Fanny Craddock very nearly has her signature. That blue bar nearly filled. Michael Johnson has his. And now Fanny has hers. You get in that ring, you hit that signature. It could be all over. She tries to send Mikey in, but she doesn't quite manage to send him in the right place. Will this work to her benefit? It appears she is still able to take advantage of Michael Johnson climbing into the ring. Here we go. Michael Johnson countered the signature attempt from Fanny Craddock. Let's see if he can hit Fanny with his instead. Michael Johnson. Oh, Fanny slides through. Takes out the leg. And Michael Johnson's a bit embarrassed by that. I would be anyway. Michael Johnson sitting prone. Referee got in the way, and I think it confused the AI of Fanny Craddock there, who is now without a signature because Michael Johnson countered at just the right time. And this could be Mikey's signature here, the Fisherman Buster. He could have gone for the cover. He decided against it. Maybe he's going to go for his finisher straight away. No, I think he astutely identified that Fanny Craddock was slightly too close to the ropes. He may now go for the cover. No, he's not. And he left it too long, I'd argue. Fanny Craddock with the counter. Mikey Johnson countering back. And Michael Johnson could be going for the dog splat here. Oh! Snapdragon suplex. And what's Mikey thinking now? He's going for the score. Oh, he's going for the sharpshooter. This is Michael Johnson's finishing maneuver. I'm not really sure why. He's not got very good submission stats, and I think he knows that. He decided to let it go. He's instead going to go up to the top rope. He's going to fly like a pigeon. And quite frankly, he landed like one too. Off the pigeon splash. Is that going to be enough? Referee 2. Michael Johnson has put down Fanny Craddock in this heated rivalry. And he is successful here at BENXTMAS. This is the get farted on. He looks back at Fanny. He could have gone back for another attack, but I think he's decided maybe to be the better man. Oh, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Michael Johnson could have got a chase. Decided to get a ladder to hit Fanny in the face with instead. Literally any weapon of his choice under there. He got the biggest, heaviest thing and hit Fanny directly in the face with it. Oh, and now... Oh, body slam. Fanny Craddock crashing down on that ladder. Is he done yet? Oh, Fanny Craddock's back must be in agony. She's 116 years old, for Christ's sake. It wasn't enough to get revenge. Michael Johnson wanted to make a statement. And Fanny Craddock's already ancient bones. Dust after that. Absolute dust. Christmas is ruined. How's she going to cook now? Poorly? Question mark? The answer is probably yes. Come along to Peter's Fanny Craddock Watch Along on the Worst Games Ever Discord tomorrow at 9 p.m. It's in another way. Price to pay. We move on. Because the Figgy Pud Pud Championship is on the line. Doesn't it look delicious? No? Good. Why are we still eating these? They're horrid. If I wanted sultanas, I would have them. Okay? Okay? God. Stop putting it in stuff. Funky Barbara Pierce, representing the Piss family, takes on Dominic Pisterio, representing Undisputed Era. These two families, as I've mentioned before, at odds with one another. Technically part of the same family, but the Undisputed Era are the distant cousins. They don't have the noses, but they do have the hair and the tattoo. Now, yeah, Funky Barbara has also foregone her hair tonight so she could wear her lovely hat. Doesn't she look nice? Yes, she does. She looks lovely. She looks fantastic. This is a Bloodline Rules match, which is a traditional match in that you win via pinfall or submission, but it specifically puts emphasis on calling in your friends for help. Seeing as these guys both have a full complement of Piss family members at their disposal, I thought it might be pretty interesting. Or it might not work at all. I'm willing to bet it's the latter, but we'll find out together, won't we? We'll find out, because I've never done this match before, so we'll find out how it goes. I haven't a clue. And you'll see, of course, Dominic Pisterio, not in the festive spirit. Bar humbug, refusing to wear a hat. It is pissy time. Don't run too fast on there, Barbara. She's moving too quick. I don't like it. She's going to slip and hurt herself. Funky Barbara Piss enters this match for the Figgy Pud Pud Championship. Of course, the winner of this will hold it all year, because we're not going to defend it in the summer, are we? So, huge bragging rights here to come out holding the title at the end. She shaved her hair, there we go, and now she's got her hat on. Boo! The Undisputed Era's Dominic Pisterio out next. Once again, I have absolutely no idea how this match is going to unfold. Dirty Dominic Pisterio, Funky Barbara Piss Bloodline rules match for the Figgy Hood Championship. There isn't a more prestigious prize in any sport. Imagine being the Figgy Hood champion. I can't even picture it. The fame, the prestige that comes with that title. Crazy. Little bit of pud. We didn't say there'd be custard. Let's get this going. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Look at that belt. It is yum scrum delicious. Splat. There's the custard. And there is the title. Referee, I think we're about to have things explained to us now. No, he's gone. Oh, God. We had Mike Rome in there with the microphone and he disappeared afterwards, so never mind. Both competitors are ready. The bell rings. Oh, we're being told. Okay. Right, so presumably they're going to do this, not me. Use an equipped bloodline run-in payback to summon an ally to make the fight fair. This payback can be used up to 3 times per match, so use them wisely. To activate, toggle your bloodline run-in payback by pressing down, then hold R2 and press triangle to activate the payback. You got that? That doesn't sound complicated at all, does it? That sounds completely simple and easy. I'm going to trust them to do that because I'm not playing. If they don't, it's just a normal match, so we won't do it again. Here we go! We can at least see their HUD, so if the game will continue, there we are. We'll see if they actually do use it. I can see Funky Barbara has like a finger pointing up, which I think that's a bloodline thing. Dominic Mysterio does not though, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works. We will have to see how it works. And here we go. Dominic Mysterio with the early advantage over Funky Barbara slides out of the ring. And it appears that weapons are legal in this, no disqualification. And he's got himself a sledgehammer, which feels a little bit excessive. Funky Barbara out of the way, though. Manages to disarm Dominic Mysterio. And we could be looking for a backbreaker here. Yes, we are. Applying additional pressure is bold Funky Barbara now. Gut-wrench powerbomb from Funky Barbara to Dominic Mysterio. Elbow is dropped. And Funky Barbara starting to roll now. Dominic Mysterio springing straight back to his feet. And I believe we're now going to start slapping and punching each other. Big chops. And a counter from Dominic, who appears to be in full control here of Funky Barbara. But massive blows being exchanged here. And now Barbara with the upper hand. Calling for a shot from Dominic. She fires back a salvo of her own. How long will this go on for? I have absolutely no idea. And a big right hand, and it seems Dominic was the one who came out on top there and then raking the eyes of Funky Barbara. Forearm to the back, sends Barbara into the ropes. And beautiful head scissors takedown there from Dominic. And Dominic now... Oh, hang on a second. We have our first interruption of the match. It's Commander Piss has come out to help out. Oh, it's a piss-warm stunner from Commander Piss, and Piston Cage is interfering on behalf. Oh, and it looks like Piston Cage has been intercepted by Commander Piss on the entranceway. Oh, and a kick out. Piston Cage now gets into the ring. Things are really starting to unravel here as Piston Cage and Commander Piss has absolutely paid dividends for Funky Barbara so far. Piston, not so much. But it's Dominic now. Oh, and here comes Seth Pissin Rollins. The wide champion is here as well. And this is looking a bit dire now, actually, for poor Funky Barbara. And I think Dominic actually interrupted what Seth Pissin Rollins was trying to do. Seth Pissin Rollins comes into this with a finisher. He was going to go for the piss stomp there, but again, interrupted by Dominic Mysterio. Funky Barbara able to slip out the back. Oh, and here's Biker Barbara Piss. Sledgehammer in hand. And Dominic Mysterio got all of that as Funky Barbara lifts up the wide champion above her head. There is so much piss. And I believe the Pip-Down men's champion, Piss Jericho, is on his way down to the ring as well. He's somewhere. He's on the HUD at least. I don't know where he's gone. Here he is. And Funky Barbara's got to look out for that big drop kick from the Pip-Down men's champion. It's all breaking down in this piss line rules match. The Figgy Pud Pud title is on the line. Piss on ice. Oh my God! Commander Piss sent from the ring all the way down, and it's the Undisputed Era who are all over the Piss family at this point. Funky Barbara needs to call in another friend because they are outnumbered. Practically every member of the Undisputed Era is in here. And Funky Barbara is back in the ring as Dominic Mysterio manages to take her out. Seth Pissin Rollins is here too. I don't know where the referee's gone. He is there. Oh, and hang on. Here's Barb Pistottier. Just in time. It's Barb Pistottier. Oh, with the big ending to Dominic Mysterio. And Funky Barbara Piss is going to try and clean up the scraps there. What am I trying to say? Try and take advantage, but it's Seth Pissin Rollins who will interrupt. Remember, there are only 2 members of this match that can end things, and that is Funky Barbara Piss and Dominic Mysterio, both of whom are now slowly making their way to each other, and Dominic Mysterio with a big super kick to the face of Funky Barbara into the cover. No one is coming to help Funky Barbara. Kick out at 1. Commander Piss making her way back into the ring. You've got Barb Pistottier, Funky Barbara's daughter, takes out her opponent. And there is a lot of piss happening, an awful lot of piss going on. I have no idea if and or when this match will end. Dominic Mysterio is being left alone in the ring. Funky Barbara is very slowly making her way back into the ring as well. And Dominic Mysterio, Michinoku driver, grabs the leg. It could be over here. Funky Barbara kicks out at 2.99. Goodness me. It is getting really close here. But Funky Barbara's got backup. Biker Barbara and Commander Piss are both here to try and stop Dominic Mysterio. But no one's noticed he's on the top rope and he's hit his frog splash there into the cover. Funky Barbara's in real trouble. Are we about to see the first Figgy Pud Pud champion? Oh, goodness me. Commander Piss able to break it up at just the last second. Feet on the ropes as well. And it's Biker Babs who breaks it up this time as Funky Barbara grabs a hold of Dominic Mysterio. Could we be about to see a very festive Jinkle Jam? No. Sort of an elevated Alabama slam there. And her opponent sent flying. And what is Funky Barbara looking for here? Could it be the Sparkle Splash? We are looking in completely the wrong place here. No, she's calling for Dominic to get back to his feet. Massive shoulder tackle from Funky Barbara. The ring has been cleared, and I don't know where Funky Barbara is going now. Maybe for that stick again. We're getting a close look at members of this match who are not even in this thing. Oh, God. Piss Warm Stunner on the outside to Pistian Cage. Barb Pistottier sent into the ring. And Seth Pissin Rollins follows after. Commander Piss is here as well. I don't know how they're going to get even just a break to be able to bring this match to a close. And Dominic Mysterio rolls to the outside for a breather, which is understandable at this point. The amount of finishes and signatures that are on the HUD along the bottom here is insane. As Funky Barbara stamps on the elbow of Dominic Mysterio. It is full-on piss warfare here. The only 2 members... Oh, Piss Warm Stunner on the outside. The only members of each family not here seemingly are Alexa Piss and Piss Stratus. As Funky Barbara sends Dominic Mysterio sliding across the ice. And Funky Barbara now sends Dominic in. She just needs a second as the PIPDOWN Men's Champion clobbers Commander Piss with that sledgehammer. And we may be looking at this diving shoulder tackle again here. Double axe handle instead. And she's got to be careful because there are a lot of Undisputed Era members in the ring at the moment. Case in point, Seth Pissin Rollins. Oh, and a piss breaker there from the men's champion over on PIPDOWN to Funky Barbara Piss. And she has taken an absolute battering here, as it's a 2-on-1 assault now. And I believe, again, Seth Pissin Rollins was going for that piss stomp. But, oh, shoulder breaker from Dominic Mysterio. Barb Pistottier is here in time to break it up. This match continues now as Biker Barbara Piss, delivering that war crime knee. Funky Barbara's daughter levels her mum's opponent. And Funky Barbara has now got the sledgehammer. Will climb out and try to take out Dominic, and she does so. They're not going anywhere, are they? They're staying here for the whole thing. I thought run-in would be finisher and leave. Not gestures pissily. Yeah, this match could go on for until the new year. Yeah, absolutely, it could. Pissmas is all about family. That it is. Oh my God, a massive splash and a pissagree to Biker Barbara from Seth Pissin Rollins on the outside. The only place this match can end is in the ring. And I don't know what incredible factor of things will... Oh, there's so many Undisputed Era members in the ring and they will break up that pin immediately. Funky Barbara is all on her own. It's a 1-on-4 situation here, and Barb Pissed here and Commander Piss just at the right time. Who's rolled up? Oh, that's Dominic Pisterio's rolled up Funky Barbara. It's very difficult to keep track. Commander Piss, fall away slam to Pistian Cage. Dominic Pisterio finds his mark again, locating Funky Barbara on the outside, Barbara with the counter, and it's Biker Barbara who's cleared the ring on the inside. Funky Barbara needs to get Dominic Pisterio back into this ring. It's the only place this match can end. And we could be looking at a piss-warm stunner again on the outside. Insanity. It is absolutely chaotic here as the PIPDOWN Men's Champion gets into the ring, and Funky Barbara making a quick exit very sensibly. And look at that. The deadlift spins him round like he's a child, up on her shoulders into a powerbomb position, and then with a spin-out, sit-out powerbomb to Dominic Pisterio as well. The traditional family scrap after a game of Monopoly, indeed. Boot to the midsection. Is she going for it again? She's just done this, but she's doing it again. To be fair, she does have fucking loads of finishes, and Dominic Pisterio has been absolutely clobbered by his opponent here. No interference for a while, which has been nice, but as soon as they get back in that ring, all bets are off, quite frankly. It's going to have to be a perfect storm of piss ring clearing for anyone to have a clean shot at submitting or pinning someone. We're nearly up to 5 stars, though. The game has done an admirable job of keeping the legal wrestlers fighting each other. That it has, as Funky Barbara takes a moment to brag here. Pistian climbing in. She's got to keep an eye out on Pistian, and Pistian Cage grabs a hold, and Dominic Pisterio throws a chair at his... Oh, what are we looking for here? Oh, code red. Dominic Pisterio threw a chair. Oh, and then Seth Pissin Rollins with a sledgehammer as well. Where is the Piss family? It is Undisputed Era, wall to wall here in this ring, and Funky Barbara is all on her own. She just can't get a break. Dominic Pisterio is calling for something. We could be closing in on the end here. Combination strike super kick from Dominic Pisterio. He gets Funky Barbara back to her feet very quickly. Counter from Barbara. Slap. She's pissed off. We've got a pissagree on the outside. Presumably something's happening in the ring. Would love to see it. We didn't get to see it because we looked at something else instead. Is this Barbara's opportunity? Is she... No, it's Pistian again. Pistian Cage breaking up the pin. I thought that was it. We had no idea what was going on because the game gave us a terrible view. My God, we are up to 5 stars now. And this match continues. Both legal members of the match are just down, just taking a minute. But it's Dominic Pisterio who's back to his feet first, and he is in the ring, sledgehammer in hand. He's going to go out and try and find Barbara. He has found her. Barbara takes the sledgehammer off him, and he manages to get in there as well. Michinoku driver. That forearm that we saw him execute so well, that being Seth Pissin Rollins in the Aldi Red Thunder match. And I don't know what is left of either person in this match. This is absolutely brutal. I also don't know, seriously, how this match will ever end. Oh, we got the walls of Pissico there. And the Unpissia as well. Things seem to be swinging in the favour of the Undisputed Era as Funky Barbara is sent into the ring. Oh, that was a costly mistake there by Dominic, but Funky Barbara too hurt to get up and take advantage. Boot to the spine now as Dominic may well. Oh, but Funky Barbara rolls out the ring. She may be walking straight into this, though, double axe handle, as all members of the Undisputed Era. What is Piss Jericho doing? The betrayal of Dominic Pisterio, the PIPDOWN Men's Champion. Piss Jericho just interrupted a pin attempt from Dominic Mysterio, and that surely would have been it. They had the match won. No idea what Piss Jericho was thinking there. And Barb Pistotier makes her way back into the ring, intercepted by Seth Pissin Rollins. Dirty Dominic choking Funky Barbara. And Dominic Mysterio rolls out again for that sledgehammer. I have to work tomorrow night. I'm sure it'll be over soon. Neckbreaker landing on the sledgehammer. Funky Barbara with the big ending on the outside. This could be it. Dominic Mysterio's done it. Dominic Mysterio has done it. He had that rare moment where the ring was finally cleared. And that's all it would take. These two competitors have been through absolute hell. Not just from each other, but as soon as they turned their backs, they got attacked by a member of the other family. All it took was Dominic hitting one significant move, and Funky Barbara was out for the count. And your new and first ever Figgy Pud Pud champion is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And the Undisputed Era will celebrate with him. Dirty Dominic Dominguez. It's announcing all their names like they were the ones that did it, which they kind of were, to be fair. But your new Figgy Pud Pud champion is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Going to need P-Volution to clean all this piss up. Yeah, speaking of which, Rim Flare and Triple Flush are actually coming out next, so maybe they could do a quick clean? Just a quick clean while they're waiting? Fan favourites. Dr. Anal Hill and Silas the Dog Boy, who is a dog. And I tried to give him a festive jumper, but it just went under his skin. It went under his suit. So he can't actually wear anything, lest, once again, we reveal the horrifying man inside Silas the Dog Boy, and I don't want to see that. So, the Dark Picture Pals don't deserve another shot. They lost at WrestleMania. That's fair, but I also did promise them a shot before WrestleMania, and we ran out of time. So they get their shot now, because lest we forget that Dr. Anal Hill, in like several weeks in a row, he was able to defeat Rim Flare and Triple Flush in one-on-one matches. It is time for them to get a fair one-on-one shot. They haven't been able to do it so far, but tonight could be the night as the Dark Picture Pals take on P-Volution for the BENXT Tag Team Championships. Can they finally end the reign of Triple Flush and Rim Flare? It's time to vote. It's time to predict. Because we're going to do this thing. Dr. Hill is a superstar. Silas sucks. Yes, now, controversially, Silas the Dog Boy did end up preventing, was it Trowling Badger, from removing Rim Flare from the ladder at WrestleMania, resulting in a retention for P-Volution. People didn't like that. That's understandable. But maybe it's because he knew he had a one-on-one. I can't justify it. It was a terrible decision from him. I don't know why, okay? Either way, they're going to challenge now. So let's do it. Paul Painting Plastic 5-stream streak. Thank you so much. Getting ready to sing. Get ready, everybody.
Do I have time, or is it too late? Have I already decided my fate? I try to keep a little hope, but I'm hanging Do I have time, or is it too late? Have I already decided mine? I try to keep a little hope, but I'm hanging on the rope, and all I see while I fall are the pictures on the wall.
Is it fourth time the charm? Let's try that again. Is fourth time the charm for the Dark Picture Pals as they meet their age-old rivals, Rim Flare and Triple Flush, representing P-Volution, led, of course, by the BENXT champion EE Tim. Nobody has been able to stop them so far, except in non-title matches, in which instances the Dark Picture Pals have demolished them every single time. But for some reason, when the titles are on the line, they just can't do it. Will that stay true this evening, or will it finally be the Dark Picture Pals time? More like Dork Picture Pals. Wow, the heel turn seemingly is taking place. Several members of the BENXT universe no longer thrilled with the Dark Picture Pals after their performance at WrestleMania. Let's see if they can prove everyone wrong. Here we go. There they are. The BENXT Tag Team titles defended tonight at BENXTMAS.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight.
Dr. Enel Hill is wearing
170 pounds.
a festive hat. Silas the Dog Boy is incapable of doing so.
And
Dog Boy,
the dangerous
who cost them at WrestleMania. And then on the other side of the ring, of course, you have the champions. Silas the Dog Boy cropped off, as is tradition. And neither of these guys feeling very festive.
520 pounds.
Refused to dress for the occasion. In their own words, we already have gold. Why should we have to wear more than that? Introduction's taking so long as well that the video loops, but it is Triple Flush and Rim Flare representing EE Tim. Been champion for a number of days now. Will their reign continue into 2026, or will we have new champions to start the year? About to hand it over. Referee taking them both and showing them to us. Do you see them? I see them. And it appears Dr. Enel Hill will be starting things for his team. Rim Flare on behalf of the champions. The bell has rung and the titles are on the line now. As Dr. Hill with several strikes and then a DDT to Rim Flare. And the psychological advantage has got to go to the Dark Picture Pals, especially when you consider, as I said, Dr. Hill has single-handedly dispatched both members of the team on multiple occasions. Rim Flare with a suplex to Silas the Dog Boy. Sean Wallace 3, thank you so much for the resub, 8 months. How are you? Thank you for joining me this evening. Rim Flare rolls over Silas. Could be going for an early cover here. No. And Silas sweeps the legs of Flare. And Silas the Dog Boy sends Rim Flare into enemy territory. Tag is made. In comes Dr. Enel Hill. And there'll be some tag team offense here as Rim Flare is hung up there. Double axe handle to the small of the back of Rim Flare. Now Dr. Hill grabs a hold and he's just raking the eyes of Rim Flare, who he does have goggles. Oh my goodness. Bit optimistic that. The top rope springboard moonsault. Rim Flare just a bit too far away. Dr. Enel Hill DDT. That's it. Oh, and he sent him into the referee there. Referee seems unharmed, thankfully. And it could be time for another tag. Tag made. Good tag team continuity so far. As we got another bit of tag team offense. Oh, neck breaker, powerbomb combo, and Rim Flare kicks out at 2. BenGenW23, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Welcome BamOF13 to the thickness. Thank you so much, BenGen. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. And Triple Flush has been tagged in seemingly while I wasn't looking. And it's Silas and Triple Flush now as Silas the Dog Boy walks Triple Flush over to the ropes and goes to work on the arm of Big Trips. Silas with the champion up on his shoulders. And he's going to, right in front of his tag team partner, send him face first into that turnbuckle. Now, Rim Flare could have tagged himself in there, but he obviously believes in his tag partner. Doesn't want to undermine him. As Triple Flush with the counter sends Silas the Dog Boy into the corner. And now just washing the snoot of Silas. Snoot washing. Triple Flush falls into the cover. Can Silas kick out? And a kick out of 1 from Silas the Dog Boy. Triple Flush now rolls over Silas and goes to work on the horrifying sort of the feet toes, the feet fingers of Silas the Dog Boy. Should probably get those checked out, it's not right. Big overhand strike, boot to the midsection, counter from Silas the Dog Boy. Silas now has had enough. He sends Triple Flush into friendly territory, tag made. Big slap from Silas, and what are these two looking to do now? Wheelbarrow, DDT potentially, yeah. And then with the assist, sent flying into the cover directly in front of Rim Flare there. Beautiful bit of tag team synchronicity. Kick out at 1. Triple Flush potentially looking to dive for the tag. Oh, look at that cravat submission, but Triple Flush had it scouted. Several punches to the midsection and now boot to the... And a counter back from Dr. Anal Hill. And the good doctor now sends Triple Flush into the ropes, bounces back, spins around, swinging neck breaker from the challenger. And again, I think Rim Flare thought he'd be able to get a tag there, but intercepted by Dr. Hill, who is absolutely on his A-game tonight. Dr. Hill does now have his signature, but he's going to tag in Silas the Dog Boy, and it's a shatter machine from the Dark Picture Pals, and the crowd goes absolutely mild there. No reaction to the shatter machine, which is kind of sad because it's a sick move. Triple Flush rolls out of the way, and once again, it's Silas the Dog Boy on the receiving end of some offense. Triple Flush should really be looking to make a tag here, and he took way too long. Silas the Dog Boy managed to get those feet up, and hoisted up is Triple Flush. Oh, into the power slam. Ben's nerf P-Evolution off screen. Absolutely not. How dare you? I don't take kindly to those assertions. They're on precisely the right amount of stats, as Silas the Dog Boy is biting one half of the tag team champions, which apparently is legal in this match. And Silas the Dog Boy has his finisher now, and Triple Flush is in a pretty dangerous spot. Into the cover. Rim Flare will come in to break it up. That does mean that Rim Flare is now not able to come in to break up a further pin attempt until a tag is made, as you can see by the red X above Rim Flare's stats there, his HUD at the bottom. So Triple Flush is all on his own, and we could be about to see a tag team finisher attempt, which I think we're going to get. Dr. Hill, clothesline, sends him into, on back and forth, the forearms, into a, knee drop. They're still not done. Oh, and then into a flatline of the combination, and Dr. Hill falls into the cover. Could this be it? It's been a perfect game plan from the Dark Picture Pals thus far, and finally the Dark Picture Pals have done it. The title they have been chasing for months, and they have ascended the tag team mountain after not getting the job done at Walrus Mania, and it is a mixed reaction from the crowd. Just a few weeks ago, the Dark Picture Pals were on top of the road on top of the They're on top of the mountain in terms of having support. But the live chat are furious that they've done it. This is a very natural heel turn. Because they've done this all themselves. Dark Picture Pals have grabbed the gold. The crowd are yelling fix. But I've done absolutely nothing. I'm getting a bit defensive. I need to calm down. Wait, why do we hate DPP now? I'm happy about this. I'm just as surprised. I don't know, there's a very vocal anti-Dark Picture Pal presence in chat tonight. The Dark Picture Pals are your new BENXT Tag Team Champions. Man, I'm a bit gutted about that. Thought people would be happy to see that. Never mind, we move on. It is time for the Royal Rumble. I am actually going to go and visit Tim before I do that. Because I do need our Wii. Now, once again, I haven't a clue how this is going to go. I might quickly, while it is P time, double check the competitors that are in this match. Because when I saved it earlier and then came back in, everyone had changed. So I need to make sure that this is still right. So I'm going to run to the loot. I'll be right back. And then we're going to do our first Rumble of the night. A reminder that the winner of this will challenge for any of the World Championships on either brand. We shall spin a wheel to discover what it is that they challenge for. I'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I think everything is as it should be. So fingers crossed we should be alright. The wrestlers in this match should only be from BENXT. And there shouldn't be anyone who isn't a BENXT wrestler, as in like a real wrestler. We had all sorts of real wrestlers in there before when I checked, and I don't know why. So, there we are. Trillion Jones, thank you for the resub. 8 months. Gonna have to VOD this one, but just had to pop in for a quick pre-Crimbo resub. Hope everyone has as good a festive period as is possible in their particular circumstances. Absolutely. Very well put. Thank you so much, Trillion. Appreciate it. Okay. Now I'm worried that when I press start, it's going to show us who's coming and when. So I'm going to quickly switch back to Facecam for a second, just while I do that, so we get no spoilers. The way we will do predictions for this one is the way we did it for the Royal Rumble match before, which is when we get down to the final 4, we will do predictions for those. Okay? Let's go, everyone. Yeah, it does show every single person in this match, so I'm glad I did this. Give me a second. Okay, we're doing it. It's time.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
No, that's not true. They won't do that. That won't be happening. That's not how we're doing it. They get a match later on. And out first, they drew the number 1 slot. It's Ann Horse who will kick things off here. Are you going to have to spend tomorrow removing Santa hats for the next stream? I'm going to do it over Christmas. I'm going to do it when I have a moment over. I'm just going to have to spend an afternoon doing it. I have made lots of work for myself here. Unfortunately for Ann Horse, she has drawn the number 1 slot. That is the least favourable one, understandably. If you're unfamiliar with the rules of a Royal Rumble, as Mike Rome just explained, it's essentially a battle royal that runs for 30 different people. We start with 2 in the ring. Every few seconds, a new person will join until the ring is full. And once they're eliminated, another person will join. 30 people will participate in this, and let's see who is joining Ann Horse in the number 2 slot. Also not ideal. Looking festive. Oh, and look who it is. It's our boy. Billy Ray Walrus has drawn number 2. So it will be Ann Horse and Billy Ray Walrus who will start off this BENXT Rumble with a shot, a guaranteed shot, on the first BENXT and PIPDOWN of the new year for a World Championship. So here we go. This is going to be a real test for me, as it was before, the last time we did this, of trying to locate people's music and playing it in time as they make their entrances. But here we go. It's Billy and Ann Horse. Oh, what is Billy doing? Immediately posing, posturing to the crowd. No reason for that at all. And Ann Horse, leg drop to Billy Ray Walrus, his achy breaky neck. Oh dear. Ann Horse cosplaying as a reindeer tonight. Again, one of those competitors who I couldn't actually get a hat on because it would remove her entire head. Right, who's out at number 3? God, I've got to be on it. It's Rim Flair, the former BENXT Tag Team Champion. He literally lost it last match. But just think, if he goes the distance tonight, and he can be the last person standing in this Royal Rumble, he could win himself a world title. Oh God, what if he gets Tim on the wheel? What if he gets Tim on the wheel? And he's in a bad mood. He's in a very bad mood. Billy looking to eliminate him. He'll be in a much worse mood now if he gets eliminated by these two. And Rim... oh God, he's clinging on for dear life. He's still there. Who's out at number 4? It's Nathan Cake. Nathan Cake draws the number 4 slot with his beige festive hat. And now Billy. Oh, hang on, a bit of tag team work here. You don't have any friends in a Royal Rumble match. It's every person for themselves, case in point, as they now immediately attack each other. And beautiful springboard moonsault from Nathan Cake. Number 5 is on their way. Who drew number 5? Nathan Christmas Cake. Very good. Very good. Oh boy, look out everybody. Look out. Demo Dick is in the match. Massive thank you to everybody who sent me a link to the article that was doing the rounds recently about how Demo Dick was brought in as a consultant for Jim Carrey on The Grinch in regards to techniques for surviving torture, because Jim Carrey was having such a hard time with the makeup that they needed to bring in a CIA torture specialist, that being Dick Mychinko. Fun fact for you. Number 6 now. It's Brian Butterfield.
This was me, Brian Butterfield, 6 months ago before starting my diet plan.
Brian's in. And Billy escaping an elimination attempt there. Moonsault from Nathan Christmas Cake to Brian Butterfield. And Nathan turns his attention to Billy. Rim flare. Still going. Grover Bow. Thank you very much, Stephen. Hey, speaking of which, the final Vidiots reunion stream VOD. Oh no, look out, Rim. You've got a buddy in there. Who just got eliminated? Who did we just lose? Oh, Billy's gone. No. Billy has been eliminated and both former tag team champions are now in the ring. Can they coexist? The final Podiots and the final Vidiots reunion stream are now live. Please enjoy them. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Billy Ray Walrus has been eliminated, which means there's a slot free for number 7 to make their entrance. And who will it be? It's a member of the Piss family. It's Alexa Piss, who we did not see in that Bloodline Rules match earlier. And, oh, she walks right into a stiff forearm from Ann Horse there. That's got to be eating up Alexa Piss that she wasn't able to be involved in the Bloodline Rules match for the Figgy Pud Pud title. And Funky Barbara was not successful. Have we lost someone else? Who's gone? We may have lost someone. Didn't see who, though. Mikey Johnson riding a high after defeating Fanny Craddock earlier. Brian Butterfield has been eliminated. Brian Butterfield is gone. This is the danger of a Royal Rumble match. It just moves so fast. Oh, Alexa Piss impaling the forehead of Mikey Johnson directly into the canvas. It means we have another slot available. And who will be out next? I'm still not sure who we lost before that last one. Both members of P-Volution are still in here, though. And I think they were attacking each other as well, which doesn't bode well. Oh, Mikey Johnson's been eliminated by Ann Horse. And there goes Rim Flare as well. We just lost 2 competitors in this match. It's all breaking down here. Dick Mychinko slips out the back door. Takes out Nathan Cake at the ankle. And Triple Flush now with a knee breaker to Dick Mychinko. 4 seconds until the next participant comes out, and it is Piston Cage representing those dastardly Undisputed Era bunch. And he immediately goes after... Oh my goodness, it's a big night for the Undisputed Era as he immediately eliminates Alexa Piss from Rival Family, that being the Piss family, of course. Demo Dick now potentially looking for an elimination on Nathan Cake. Nathan Cake sent into the corner. And Demo Dick now going for the elimination. 10 seconds until we get another person out here. Nathan Cake clinging on. Nathan Cake is gone. And it's now time for the other Michael to make his way out here. Oh, and there goes Ann Horse. The number 1 entrant has been eliminated. She did well to last as long as she did, quite frankly. As I think for the first time, the Undisputed Era are fighting P-Volution. I don't believe these two piss factions have actually crossed paths as yet. Oh. The former two-time BENXT champion Demo Dick sent for a ride, and now out comes... Oh, here he comes again. Bloody hell. Yeah. It's Mr. Black.
In finally here. BENXT time, baby.
There we are. I found the music eventually. Zara Richard, welcome in. Thank you for the bids. Oh, there goes Triple Flush. Mr. Black immediately eliminates Triple Flush. Oh, and that massive Superman punch from Demo Dick. As Mr. Black has Pisty Cage up. He's not going to powerbomb him straight over the top rope, is he? No, he's going to send him face first. Michael Jugson has been eliminated by Demo Dick. This has been a brutal flurry of eliminations here. But finally, Pisty Cage has some. What am I trying to say? There's a friendly face. There's a friendly face. The BENXT wide champion, Seth Piston Rollins, is here. Mr. Black on the receiving end of an elimination attempt. Seth Piston Rollins looking to eliminate Demo Dick, and Demo Dick has taken quite the beating so far. Could be a simple job for Seth Rollins if he's able to get him up, but Demo Dick powers out. He does know how to endure torture after all, lest we forget. And it's not going to be long until the next person comes out. And it's Blast. It's Blast. Blast Games is here. And immediately walks into Pisty Cage as Seth Piston Rollins goes for a second elimination attempt on Demo Dick. And I think Pisty might be looking for a spear here. Oh, but Mr. Black intercepted it. I'm not really sure why. Scoop slam from Mr. Black to Pisty Cage. The field is filling up again. In 5 seconds we get another person. Who's it going to be? It's Hannah Montana. And Hannah joins a dangerous ring. Awful lot of signatures and finishes. That's a lie. Only one. Pisty Cage eliminated by Mr. Black. Pisty Cage is gone. Seth Piston Rollins is all alone again. His friend has been taken out. And Mr. Black, I'm surprised he didn't go for an elimination on Demo Dick there. Seth Piston Rollins sends Mr. Black over the top rope. And Mr. Black with the counter. Mr. Black still in here. And who's out next? It is Dave Benson Phillips. DVP joins the field. And Blast and DVP go straight after each other. Mr. Black. Oh, sorry, hang on. It's Blast. Oh, and Hannah Montana. Oh, bloody hell. Got a bit confused about who I was talking about there, but DVP has eliminated Blast immediately. Seth Piston Rollins. Uh-oh. Is it a buckle bomb? Oh, devastating buckle bomb there to Mr. Black. Sheer drop brainbuster from DVP to Hannah Montana. We still march on. Who's out next? The 17th entrant is Kat the Writer. We saw her earlier in the Aldi Red Thunder Battle Royal. She's had a minute to come to sort of collect herself potentially after that loss earlier tonight. And she's already been in this environment, so she's probably the most warmed up, along with Seth Piston Rollins, who we know is very good in Royal Rumbles, based on his prior performance. I think Demo Dick might have had a shot at eliminating him right there, but it may be Demo Dick who's going for a ride instead. And actually, Hannah Montana saved Demo Dick, although she's going after him now instead. And it's Ms. This Legs who draws 18. And, oh, Kat made a mistake there by turning her back on Legs, but now Kat making Legs pay. Demo Dick fighting his way back in. Seth Piston Rollins in a precarious position of his own in the corner. Could be eliminated there. Uh-oh, and it's the war crime knee to Hannah Montana. And there's still a free space in the ring, which will be filled in just 5 seconds. And that is, of course, going to go to Chevrolet Matisse at number 19. And I think we just had an elimination as well. Fucking hell, I can't find her bloody song, but she's in the ring now. Missed this Legs. We didn't have an elimination, it's fine. It's all getting a bit chaotic. The Chevrolet Matisse is here. Oh, managing to lift up and then send over Demo Dick. Chevrolet Matisse, the current BENXT Women's Champion. If she were to win the Rumble, she would have a shot at a second World Championship. She could be a double World Champion. This is what we're offering in these Royal Rumbles. It could be crazy. DBP in a spot of bother, then Demo Dick has gone. Dick Mychenko has been eliminated. DBP fights out of the corner. Mr. Black still in this thing. Seth Pissin Rollins still here. Kat the Writer still going as well. Oh, Kat, that's a nasty landing for Kat. As Mr. Black swinging, missed this legs round by, I'm not really sure what. Oh, and it's a double team there from DBP and the Chevrolet Matisse to Mr. Black. And you see the legs of legs going to work on Seth Pissin Rollins. Impressive stuff as the BENXT Women's Champion is met by legs in the corner. Leaping knee strike from Hannah Montana to Dave Benson Phillips. And now following up against Mr. Black. Mr. Black very close to those ropes. DDT from Hannah Montana. The wrestler, the performer. Legs. Wow. Hurricane Rana from legs as Kat looks to eliminate Seth Pissin Rollins. Kat could eliminate Seth Rollins here. This would be huge for Kat. And Seth's clung on, and she's got help in the form of her tag team partner, former Royal Rumble winner, Jiminy Flippin' Jenkins is here. James has incredible experience in this match. He is the only member of the male roster to have won this matchup before. And unfortunately, he's walked straight into Leg's leg drop. And James Jenkins could be sent straight out after only just arriving. Imagine. Oh no! Jingle Jenkins, indeed. Jingle Jenkins has just walked in and walked straight out. I don't know what's happened to James. Clearly management has done a complete 180 on James. His push is fully at an end here as Mr. Black and Kat the Writer are nearly eliminated in their own right. Oh my goodness me, poor James Jenkins. He didn't even stand a chance there. DBP sent over the top rope and he's gone. Legs eliminates DBP. And Mr. Black sent into the corner. Hannah Montana, boot to the midsection. What's she looking to do now? Springboard drop kick to legs. Hello, Batman fan Drew. How are you? And the BENXT Women's Champion tries to take out Hannah Montana, but misses. And Hannah Montana now could be about to eliminate the Chevrolet Matisse, if indeed she can. We're closing in on the final few entrants in this Rumble. 5 seconds until we find out who comes out next. It's Steven Seagal. Oh, and Hannah Montana's gone. Took me ages to find Steven's music. There it is. That's all you get. Oh, and Steven's eliminated the BENXT Women's Champion. Chevrolet Matisse has gone. Kat has gone. Steven Seagal is gone. We just lost half the field immediately. That's ridiculous. Mr. Black is still in here, and there goes Seth Pissin Rollins. We're down to 2. Bloody hell. And Mr. Black might be about to eliminate Legs as well if Legs isn't careful. Funky Barbara Piss is here. She was unsuccessful earlier in the night. Oh, and Mr. Black eliminates Legs. But now he's got to go face to face with Funky Barbara, who sends him straight over. Oh, Mr. Black, unfortunately, after an incredible show of form from Mr. Black, has been eliminated immediately by Funky Barbara Piss, and Funky Barbara just has to wait now for the next competitor, which will be Charlie Guillermo. Charlie is here, and it's Funky Barbara versus Charlie Guillermo. Both of these individuals have won Aldi Red Thunder Battle Royals before. They know how this works, throwing someone over the top rope. Little doff of the cap there for Mr. Black's efforts. It was an incredible outing for Mr. Black, but sadly, he ran straight into the brick shithouse that is Funky Barbara Piss. And in at number 24, it is Sloane Spencer, who has also won a Battle Royal before. But how will she do in a Royal Rumble? Like so many FromSoft monsters, I knew when I heard her music that I was done. An incredible performance from Mr. Black. Funky Barbara stalking Charlie Guillermo. Has him up. 10 seconds. until the next competitor. Sloan watching on as Funky Barbara has Charlie Guillermo up. And down he goes. And it's Neil Buchanan. Neil Boocakes, who's out next. Only 5 entrants remain in this match. 5 left. Counter from Sloan. DDT to Funky Barbara. Neil Boocakes takes out Charlie Guillermo. Sloan ducks out the way, and now Neil scoops up Sloan. World's Strongest Slam from Neil, who's got 26. We're closing in on the very best entrance slots that you could hope for. Dominic Pisterio, the new PUD champ, is here. Imagine if he could win the Rumble after such a big night for him already. Springboard moonsault from Neil Boocakes. Funky Barbara rolls out the way. Only a few slots remain, and whoever drew these is very lucky indeed. Michinoku driver from Dominic Pisterio, the Figgy Pud Pud champion. Number 27 is Pau Musek. The Electric Mouse. Incredible tilt-a-whirl arm drag to Funky Barbara. Drop kick from Charlie Guillermo Jr. Neil Buchanan is up. Springboard. Ooh, Pele kick misses its mark. In fact, he does take out both of them, to be fair, but they were just stunned briefly. Neil Boocakes sent into the corner. 10 seconds until the next person comes out. Neil Buchanan playing it dangerous there. And look who it is who drew the number 28 slot. It is Les freaking Go, the former Aldi Red Thunder champion, is here. Don't look at him too closely. He is upsetting. Don't look too closely. Please, whatever you do. Les Go draws number 28. Funky Barbara hanging by a thread. We have 2 slots remaining in this Rumble. 1 open position currently, so number 29 will fill that. And who is number 29? A very, very good slot to draw. It's Emma the Bear, the new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Funky Barbara has eliminated Charlie Guillermo, which means and everything is going off in this ring here, as Dominic Pisterio could be about to defeat Funky Barbara for a second time this evening. These two have traded blows here. We have only the number 30 slot remaining, and they'll be out any second now. It is Les Go, Dominic Pisterio, Emma the Bear, Sloane Spencer, Neil Buchanan, Les freaking Go, Funky Barbara and Pau Musek, but who will join them in the number 30 slot? Neil Buchanan, beautiful there. Les freaking Go ate all of that. Les Go could be in trouble here if Neil Boocakes goes for the elimination, and Les Go is gone. Les gone. I would say he put on a decent show, but he did only just come out, so a bit of a waste of a number 28 slot, I'd say. Emma the Bear has Funky Barbara up. Funky Barbara clings on, and this is number 30. Who will be the final entrant in this festive BENXTMAS Rumble? It is Pamela Anderson, the former BENXT Women's Champion. Pamela has drawn number 30. And it will be one of these 7 competitors who will go on to challenge for a world title. Will it be Anderson, Pisterio, Bear, Spencer, Buchanan, Piss, or Pau Musek? We will, of course, do our predictions when we are down to 3. And Sloane attempting to lift Neil Buchanan, but unsuccessful in doing so. Funky Barbara now lifts up Pau Musek and drops him again. Dominic Pisterio counter from Pamela Anderson. Pamela could be gone immediately. Oh, Pamela has managed to hold on. Getting a bit messy there at the back. The rope's all bending and flexing. It's difficult to keep up with who is here and who isn't. Pau Musek takes out Funky Barbara, who is now ripe for elimination, but instead he decides to turn his attention to Dominic Pisterio. And Sloane Spencer is in a very, very dangerous spot. but somehow has evaded detection up to this point. Nobody's looking her way. Pamela. Powerbomb position. Neil Bookakes. Sit out powerbomb. Back suplex from Dom. Oh, and there goes Sloane. Funky Barbara eventually noticed she was there, and Sloane just sent over the top rope as Funky Barbara choke slam, two-handed to the former BENXT Women's Champion. And Funky Barbara continues the offense with Pamela up on her shoulders. Dominic Mysterio sent into the corner. Emma the Bear attempting an elimination now. The new Aldi Red Thunder champion looking to eliminate the first ever Figgy Put champion. And Dominic Mysterio's gone, and Neil Buchanan is gone as well. I believe now it might be time for our predictions. If we are ready to do that, it is Pamela Anderson, it is Emma the Bear, it is Funky Barbara Piss, and it is Pau Musek. I'm just going to wait here because Pau Musek could be gone immediately. It wouldn't be very fair. We might, yeah, okay. We're down to 3. We are down to 3. Mods, if we are ready to do so, we have a 3-way prediction set to do. Funky Barbara, Emma the Bear, and Pamela Anderson are the final 3 in the BENXT Festive Rumble. That prediction will hopefully be live in just a second, and you can predict who you think is going to come out on top. Ollie Tabuga, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. The predictions are now live. You have, I'm just waiting to see here. You don't have an awful lot of time to predict. You've got just over half your time remaining. Currently the odds-on favourite is Emma the Bear, the new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Funky Barbara, about half the amount of points. Pamela Anderson trailing behind that. It's a quick one. Get those points in. Funky Barbara almost level with Emma the Bear in terms of BENXT bucks wagered. Emma the Bear still slightly ahead. So it will be, as we close in on the end of this prediction set here, Funky Barbara leading the way. Emma the Bear slightly behind, and Pamela Anderson slightly behind that. Just over 120,000 BENXT bucks wagered here with Funky Barbara as the front runner. Predictions are now closed. Let's see how this one ends. The final 3 in this BENXT Festive Rumble. And Funky Barbara is up first. Pamela Anderson eats a piss-warm stunner immediately, and that's not going to be good for Pamela, as Funky Barbara could throw her potentially straight out here. Emma the Bear attempting to play spoiler, and I don't know what Funky Barbara was waiting for there. Pamela Anderson slips out. Emma the Bear's going to be waiting. Pamela is sent over. Pamela's gone. We are down to 2. It's either Emma the Bear or it's Funky Barbara who are going to walk out the victors. Counter from Funky Barbara. Barbara now looking to eliminate Emma the Bear. Emma the Bear. Oh, and Emma's gone. It's over really quickly as Funky Barbara Piss, unsuccessful in the Figgy Pud match earlier on, is the winner of the BENXTMAS Rumble. Funky Barbara goes the distance tonight. I can't remember which slot she came in at, but it will be Funky Barbara who challenges for a world championship that the wheel will decide. That match ended much faster than I thought it would. At the end there, it's time though to bring in the wheel and discover what it is that she's challenging for. As mentioned, the divisions come down. Whatever it lands on, she will challenge for in the first episode of the new year. So here we go, let's spin it. What will Funky Barbara challenge for? If it's a blue one, she will be switching shows. She's going to challenge Piss Jericho for the PIPDOWN Men's Championship. She will be moving rosters in the new year, and she will challenge for the men's title. Let me just make a note of that. There we are. A big night for Funky Barbara, unsuccessful in the Figgy Pud match. It's a totally normal thing to say. But successful in the Rumble, crossing boundaries and genders. The walls have been broken down, which is rather appropriate because it is Piss Jericho who, lest we forget, breaks the walls down that she will be challenging for his title. That's just BENXT though. I have a feeling that this stream might go slightly longer than usual tonight, and I should have accounted for that considering we managed to get Walrus Mania in just over 3 hours. But as long as we don't do another Bloodline match over on PIPDOWN, we should be okay, because there is another festive specific championship that needs to be defended as we move over to our second show. Get that wheel off the screen. There we go. So let's remind ourselves of the outcomes of the matches of this evening. The new Aldi Red Thunder champion is Emma the Bear. Michael Johnson defeated Fanny Cranach. Dominic Mysterio and the Undisputed Era overcame Funky Barbara Piss and the Piss family to win the Figgy Pud Championship. Dr. Anal Hill and Silas the Dogboy finally toppled P-Volution to win the BENXT Tag Team Championships. And Funky Barbara Piss won the 30-person BENXT Festive Rumble. And now we move over to PIPDOWN for the Festive PIPDOWN show, which I will need to construct as we go, because you can only do it 1 week at a time. The Snarky Cynic, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness. Appreciate you using your Prime sub here. Good evening to you. Hello, Plushy Labs Jennikin. You're just in time for PIPDOWN, or as it has been rebranded this evening, Pip Down the Chimney, big man. Pip down the chimney, big man. Yeah. So here is what the game wants us to do. Jericho versus Miller. A fatal four-way between Piss Stratus, the T-Virus, Jackanism, and Gollum. Chevrolet Matisse and Pippa the Cat. Leon S. Kennedy and Red Thunderman. And Cannon Apple Boy and Jill Sandwich in the main event. But we're going to change all of this. We need to have our tables match up first. For the Lidl Kong Strong Championship. So let's get into it. Who is our champion? I always forget. Is it? No. Look at the festive attire of Judas. Beautiful. It's the Puffer Fish. No, it's not. It's the T-Virus. The T-Virus won at Walrus Mania. I remember now. And now we spin the wheel. We spin the other wheel. We have so many wheels tonight. In the new year, I do need to do a wheel emote, don't I? Finally get a wheel emote gone. Right. The PIPDOWN wheel is spinning. Red Thunderman has been called by the wheel to challenge for the Lidl Kong Strong Championship in this tables match. Wheel again. Meatface. Woo! 2 slots remain. Does the T in T-Virus stand for thick? It's whatever you imagine it to be. Bobby Babafucking Looney. And the final slot goes to... Ooh, it's Cannon-Headed Apple Boy. Chab gets called by the wheel. And there we go. Brot Means Bread may get a win tonight. Done. Then we need a rumble in the main event, which I'm not going to customize the participants of, by which I mean I don't get to choose their number, to be clear, but I do get to choose who's in it, and I need to choose who's in it because otherwise the game's going to have a meltdown, and we're going to have a rumble match with CM Punk, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in it, which normally would probably be alright, but it's not what we want here. We want PIPDOWN roster members on it, so I need to go and remove the interlopers and put people in who are actually on the correct roster. Where is Royal Rumble, please? Where is it? There it is. 30 entrants. There we go. See, immediately it said, "Oh yeah, Eve Torres, she's fine. We'll put her in there." What does that even? Where did you even find her? She's not on the roster. So we'll customize that later. What we also need to do is have the... I tell you what, moderators, could we get a poll, please? Because it would be nice to defend the tag team titles on this brand as well. But I'm going to let the people decide who challenges for it. Can we have a poll with, and to be clear, the champions currently are Doronk and Judas, Los Pokémonas. How many polls can we do? How many outcomes? Let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can have 5 outcomes. So, BB and Tina, Team Redundant, Santino Morello, P-Volution, or Lieutenant Hank Anderson and Connor. I'll say it again. I'm sorry. That's a lot to remember. BB and Tina, Team Redundant, Santino Morello, P-Volution, or Hank and Connor. Those are the 5. Those are the 5. Let's see. So we've got to have one normal match. We do need a festive match. Because I'm going to make it a one-on-one instead of a bloodline match. And we're going to spin the wheel for this one. Because the bloodline match took 10,000 years. So there we are. The poll is so big it doesn't fit on screen. Please vote now. Please vote now. Moving the poll up. Oh, we can only see... Yeah, we can see all of them. There we are. Vote away. You've got a couple of minutes. So, I'm going to spin a wheel for this one. This is for the PIPDOWN Festive Championship, which I will reveal in a minute. Here we go. Who is going to challenge for the Festive PIPDOWN title? It's going to be Peter Austin, the Vidiots champion, versus Danny DeVito. A match made in hell. So, Peter Austin. Where are you, Peter? There he is. Oh, yeah, confirm. And then back out of there. Takes on Danny DeVito for introducing the Captain Candy Cane Championship. Whoever wins is hereby known as Captain Candy Cane. There we are. Who will be Captain, not Mr. Money in the Bank, Captain Candy Cane. Normal. So, we've got 30 seconds left, and it looks like, well, wouldn't you know it, Team Redundant are winning. You know, people shout rigged at me all the time, and it hurts my feelings, because I try really hard. But it feels like whoever voted in that poll is just giving people ammunition here. But Peter is not only going to be challenging to become Captain Candy Cane, but also, with 60% of the vote, to become Tag Team Champion. So here we go. Los Pokémonas will be defending the titles. If I can find them. What we got? We got Judas. And Doronk. Against Ben Potter. And Peter Austin. There we are. Very festive. Title is on the line. Can they do it? Can Peter become a triple belt holder? That's the question. Peter going into this as Vidiots champion. He could become tag champion as well. And then he could become Captain Candy Cane as well in the very next match. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, we should make this... Let's see. What should we do with this one? Let's make it something that's not going to last 6,000 years. Hey, what do you know? They all last 6,000 years. Let's go for an underground match. Knockout or submission. And we're going to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to spin the wheel for this one as well. But any repeat names are going to be changed. So we don't have the same people over and over again. Which we already kind of do. Did I close the window? Oh no, did I close the window? No, I didn't close the window. What have I done? Oh, there we are. Okay, right, here we go. Who gets to leather each other for our entertainment? Meat face has already been chosen, so we're going to spin again. Oh god, I thought it was going to land on Gollum. Thank god for that. Okay, we're fine. It's Commander Piss in an underground match against BB Blocksberg. There we go. Commander Piss. You know what? You can call this rigged if you want, but I'm going to change it. Seeing as he is cheerleader for rigged, let's see how Lord Brotovich does in an underground match. Go on then. Go on then. Piss versus Brotovich in an underground match. Rig that. I can confirm that Lord Brotovich did actually just PayPal me 70 cents, that's European cents, to include him in this festive pit down. So yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, that's officially rigged, that one. So here is our pit down festive edition. The Lidl Kong Strong Championship is on the line, with T-Virus defending against Bobby Babalooni, Red Thunderman, Meatface and Cannon Appleboy. Peter Austin and Ben Potter challenge Judas and Duronk for the Pip Down Tag Team Championships. Peter then goes on to challenge Danny DeVito for the Captain Candy Cane Championship. Commander Piss goes one-on-one with Lord Brotovich in an underground match. And the main event will be another Rumble. So, let's get started. We are 2 hours into this stream. I need to eat my dinner at some point. But first up, we have the tables match. There we are. 70 cents is 50p when converted. They're playing Peter's Parlour Games. Oh no. Oh no. Amazingly, Pippa not on the festive edition of Pip Down. She could be in the Rumble though. Right. Let's do it, everybody. T-Virus, who won the Little Kong Strong Championship at Walrus Mania, defends her title again. Or defends her title for the first time. Nate!
So let's try again. Happy Yule to all you beautiful folks. I love you all. Have a Crimbus pie on me, Ben.
Nate, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous of you. I will have a Crimbus pie, I promise. Thank you so much. And yes, a very merry festive to you all. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Whatever your denomination or not. Just have a safe and happy rest of December. Nate, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Really appreciate it. My voice is going a little bit. Predictions are now live though. The T-Virus defends her championship. Now.
The following contest is a fatal five-way tables match.
We get a glimpse of the festive Pip Down arena now.
The Lucha Libre Stampede Total Championship.
Pip Down the chimney, big man. There is the decoration on show. And out first for this tables match, it is Bobby Babafucking Looney with her Babafucking Loonies flailing around. Who allowed Aldi Red Thunderman to compete for the Little Kong Strong title? Don't tell Aldi or Lidl, please. Don't tell them. for you. Bobby Babalooni is here. And you're absolutely right, a really controversial inclusion here. Competing for the first time for the Little Kong Strong Championship. It is the inaugural and longest reigning PIPDOWN Men's Champion, the Red Thunder Man. Imagine if Red Thunder Man wins the Little Kong Strong Championship. Just imagine the absolute scenes, as they say. Do they still say that? I don't know if they say that. I'm not entirely sure. Red Thunder Man, of course, dethroned by Piss Jericho, whom BENXT Rumble winner Funky Barbara Piss will be challenging in the new year. But we haven't seen the Red Thunder Man since, and a win tonight will be huge for his momentum. Getting back to winning ways, could well be in the Rumble later as well. Let's see. You say it, and that's all that matters. Thank you. Thank you very much. And watch your backs, everybody. Fresh off escorting Peter Austin to the ring at the Vidiots reunion stream. From Every Man's Nightmare, it is, of course, the Meat Face. With his monochrome hat covering his eyes. Does he even know where he is? Hopefully he takes it off for the match, but I have a feeling that he won't, so that'll be challenging for him. But that's his problem. That's his problem. And here comes the Little Kong Strong Champion, T-Virus herself. The T-Virus with a belt that matches her attire. Oh no. Oh no. Huge news, by the way, guys. I bought myself a new controller for streams. So in the new year, we won't be having this problem. Hello. People were asking about you. Are you going to be in the Rumble later? Hmm? Okay. You go be a monster somewhere else. Pippa and I had a little photo shoot earlier. I'll be posting some photos of that on Christmas Day. We're wearing jumpers. She's wearing a jumper as well. She hated it. She doesn't like... We call it the sock because it is a bit of a sock. And Pippa does not like her festive sock. She does that cat thing where she sort of... just sort of folds in on herself like a turtle. But she looks wonderful. We took her out of the sock shortly afterwards. Final member of this battle royal. It is the little freak himself. Chab. Whoa! Look at that little monster go. Go Chab. Go Chab. Go Chab. And by go I mean just go away. Go away. Terrible. I have a harness for both cats and they just play dead and go limp. See, we have a harness for Pippa as well. Before she had her catio, we used to walk around the garden in our harness and she hated it initially, but then she realised, oh, harness means outside. And she was very good about putting it on. Chab, of course, representing Brot Means Bread, the German faction of BENXT and PIPDOWN. Now the way to... Why did we just see a... Am I playing? I'm not playing, am I? Oh god, I am! No! Why can't I pause it? What's going on? Hang on. I shouldn't be I'm getting... You guys saw the counter options for Bobby Babalooni, right? Yeah. That's weird. I think it briefly thought that I was playing as Bobby. I didn't do that. None of you saw me do that. Maybe it was me turning my controller back on after it turned off. Either way, Bobby is in control of herself now. that right, Bobby? Are you going to do stuff like... Yeah, Bobby is acting under her own volition now. I mean, how else could Bobby do that? It's not me, that's for sure. Fixed and rigged, new controller 2 OP. This is not the new controller. This is very much the old controller that is suffering. Is Bobby ever actually in control? Is Bobby not potentially a balloon creation of her own? Did Bobby inflate herself and it's a balloon with sentience? That's the question, I suppose. Now, a reminder, the only way to win this match is by putting someone through a table. First person to do so becomes the champion. And Chab is the first person to set up a table. Imagine if Chab managed to put Meatface through a table. Wouldn't that be incredible? Chab dropkick to the Red Thunderman. And repeated right hands to Bobby Babalooni. T-Virus posing on the outside. This is not the match where you want to be showboating. You really need to be cracking on. Because while you're fucking about on the outside, Meatface could be about to just throw someone directly through a table. Oh, goodness me. The legs of Meatface nearly hitting that table. Red Thunderman rolls out the way. Got to get up pretty early to catch Red Thunderman unawares. Midsection, he's got suplex. Oh, sheer drop brainbuster from the Red Thunderman. Oh, and Chab with a steel chair. Could it be Chab's night? Could it be a Christmas miracle for Chab as Chab clocks both Meatface and the Red Thunderman? With a chair, Meatface sent into T-Virus, the champion. Nowhere near winning this at the moment. There's a lot of activity near this table. Someone could go through it accidentally. Oh, God. Chab managed to collapse the table with his legs, but it didn't count as breaking it. Swinging neck breaker from Chab, and Chab sets up this table. Again, Chab clearly sent him in here with marching orders from Lord Brotovich and the rest of Brot Means Bread, but he just launched himself outside to hit absolutely no one. Bobby Babalooni alone with the champion in the ring. Could it be Bobby's time? Bobby misses the table. But imagine if she's able to go for some sort of top rope suplex. Oh, the table's collapsed. The table has collapsed now. We are back to square one in this tables match. Bobby picks up the table, wipes out Chab with it, and now sets it up, and it's Bobby who's thinking ahead as the T-Virus counters and Meatface slides in another table. And he's got to be careful next to this. Imagine if the Red Thunderman were victor... Oh, that is impressive power from the Red Thunderman. Oh, God, I thought he was going to throw him straight through it. Very impressive from the former PIPDOWN men's champion. And Chab's dancing pretty close to this table now. Red Thunderman accidentally knocks it apart. And we're back to having no tables set up. Backstabber from Chab. Meatface is there to swat him. Red Thunderman sent into the turnbuckle. Counter from Red Thunderman. Bobby Babalooni eating a couple of right hands. And Chab again picks up the table. And he's going to set it up again. It's Red Thunderman and it's Chab. Oh my God. Could it be Chab accidentally? No, Red Thunderman slips out. God, if Chab managed to hit that suplex, I think Chab would have won it. But it's the Red Thunderman all alone with Chab. Counter from Chab. Red Thunderman sent into the corner away from the table. Counter from the Thunderman. That's what I'm calling him now. Watch out, Chab. He's very close to that table. Knee strike. Ooh, just within inches. It's not going to take much for Chab to go through at this point, as the Red Thunderman could win this thing at any time if he feels like it. And he's finally going to send Chab into it. Is it Red Thunderman's time? Chab is in position. The Red Thunderman has him up. Oh, and it's a Red Thunderman who has won the Lidl Kong Strong Championship. Pigs do fly. The rival supermarket has captured the gold of the other one. And there were a couple of times where it looked like Chab could actually do it. That is illegal, indeed. The Red Thunderman from Aldi has captured Lidl's gold. And he stands on the ruins of the table through which Chab was slammed. The Aldi Red Thunderman defeats the rest of the field to capture singles gold for a second time. This time it is the Lidl Kong Strong Championship. Congratulations to the Red Thunderman. Call that a hostile takeover Indeed. I need to update my champions. I've totally forgotten what's happened. End of the bear, yeah, that's right. Little Kong Strong. God, it's Red Thunder, man. He's done it! And Dominic Pisterio is the Figgy Pud Pud champion. In a minute, we will crown the first ever Captain Candy Cane champion. First up, though, Team Redunded get a crack at the gold. Unsuccessful at WrestleMania, but per the poll we just did, they have been voted #1 contenders for some reason. So, Legally Different, Peter Austin and Ben Potter challenge Los Pokéhermanos next for the PIPDOWN Tag Team Championships. Let's get going. Predictions are now live. Please predict responsibly. Let's go. And there's Peter wearing his Vidiots Championship. I don't know how these two are actually going to get on today, considering that it was Peter who dethroned Ben for the Vidiots Championship at WrestleMania, but hey, the poll requested that they team together tonight, and I'm sure Ben will let bygones be bygones if it means that he's able to hold some gold of his own. These two have previously held the BENXT Tag Team Champions, and it would be a real feather in their cap to hold the PIPDOWN titles as well, at least once. Is Daronk single asking for a friend? You're sitting 4th row, Plushy Labs Jenny. Can you just shout from where you are? She might hear you. She might come over. And here come the champions. They ended the very, very long reign of P-Volution on PIPDOWN, represented by Randy Honking and Dave Bautista a few weeks ago, to become the PIPDOWN Tag Team Champions. And it would be significant for them to continue their winning ways, to maintain their momentum after a successful retention at WrestleMania. Judas, Daronk, the PIPDOWN Tag Team Champions defend against Team Redunded right now. 60% of channel points wagered in favour of Team Redunded. Can they coexist? For the introductions, we go to Mike Rome. And look at that festive lighting, bloody hell. Someone put a lot of effort into this.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship! Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 423 pounds. The Peter Austin and Dude Ben Potter!
Team Redundant ready to go. Peter looks unimpressed. Ben is locked in though. Judas and Daronk, proud champions. Lovely candy cane jacket there, sported by Judas, who, for medical reasons, is not permitted to wear a festive hat because it would cause her real face to be exposed, and we don't want to see that. Those are the championships. I believe that may be the same official who was in charge during the BENXT Tag Team match. Let's see this called down the middle. Judas starting things for the champions. Peter, the Vidiots champion for Team Redundant. And Peter using some sort of Kamehameha, clearly learning from the Dragon Ball Evolution episode of Worst Games Ever recently. Codebreaker from Judas to Peter Austin. Tag made. In comes Daronk. And Peter, wow, look at that. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Drops one half of the tag team champions. Same rules apply to the BENXT tag team title match that we had earlier in the night. One person legal at a time. Tag made to bring in your partner. If the non-legal partner comes in to break up a pinfall or a submission, a red X will appear above their HUD, preventing them from coming in again until a tag is made. Tactical decisions must then be made for the other party, where if they have a signature or a finisher, they'll want to hit one, go for a pin, have it broken up by the other team's partner, and then go for the finisher. And that same partner stood on the apron. All they can do is watch as the legal participant is pinned. That's usually how these matches go, but regardless, we continue. Duronk with heavy strikes to Ben Potter, fresh off a disappointing loss at Walrus Mania. Michinoku driver, into the cover. Referee right there. Only a count of one, kick out. And Duronk picks up Ben Potter. No relation. And Ben, on the receiving end of these stone knee strikes from Duronk. Tag made, in comes Judas in a very festive jacket indeed. And if you're really skilled, you can come in and kick the opponent to break it up and nothing happens. Mr. Black did do that a couple of times. Yes, that is true. A very particular set of skills. Oh, Ben Potter, despite his best efforts, was not able to evade that from Judas. And the tag champs are looking pretty good in this one. As Ben sent back into enemy territory, tag made. We're going to see a piece of tag team offense here. Ben sent into the ropes. Big back body drop there from the champions as Ben dives into the tag, practically dives through the referee for that one. And Peter, the Vidiot's champion, legal again for Team Redundant. Judas sent tumbling to the floor. Surprised with her body made of stone that she didn't actually just go straight through that ice. I'm not sure if anyone's going to do that. That is clearly a rope break. There's a foot on the ropes, but the referee still counted it. Kick out at one, though, from Peter. And Judas again with those strikes to the face of Team Redundant. Peter potentially looking to be on the receiving end of some tag team offense if a tag is made, and here it comes. Judas now in. Peter sent into the ropes. Double shoulder tackle to Peter Austin. Peter's down. Judas, springboard moonsault, but Peter Austin somehow sliding along the ring. Maybe the ring is made of ice as well. Not entirely sure. Judas sends Peter back into that corner. Tags. Frequent and fast for the PIPDOWN Tag Team Champions. Team Redundant on the receiving end of a real lesson here as Peter dives for the tag. Ben legal now. And he manages to catch Judas with a couple of strikes before Judas rolls up Ben into the cover. Referee is there. Kick out at one. And Duronk now. Oh, that rolling senton. That's an awful lot of stony weight crashing down on the midsection of Ben Potter, no relation, as Ben rolls out the way. And Ben again connecting with more of these strikes now, and a DDT to the champion. And Ben is finally starting to roll here. He does have his signature maneuver, and he's calling for it. And it's a spear from Ben. He might have actually shattered his shoulder there, but he's taken out Duronk in impressive fashion, and he could well be going for his finisher, maybe his tag team finisher if he's going to tag in Peter here. No, he scoops up Duronk to the top rope. And now what's Ben looking to do? Springboard. Oh, wow, that is impressive. Balancing on that top rope in a super kick. Or a heel lariat to the side of the head of the tag champion. Side Russian leg sweep from Ben Potter floats over. And now raining down right hands to the tag champ. Up to the top rope now goes Ben. What's he looking to do as Duronk is crawling away? Ben taking way too long. Elbow drop cuts off Duronk at the pass. He was clearly going for a cover. Or going for a tag, I should say. And the referee absolutely fumbled that one as Ben still has his finisher. But Duronk able to hit that Superman punch. And into the cover goes Duronk. And you'll see that Judas is not allowed to come in and break up a pin. And now neither is Peter. It could well be here whoever executes their finishing maneuver first. And Ben's in a spot of bother here. If Judas is able to tag in, and we could be looking at the tag team finisher of Los Pokémonos here. That was indeed it. Ben is completely isolated. Peter is not able to come in. The tag champs staring down the barrel of retention here. No. Ben kicks out at 2.999. Team Redundant still in this thing. Ben rolls out of the way. Ben has a finisher in tow. He desperately needs to make a tag. Could have been looking for his finisher there. Judas with the leg sweep and then the moonsault. Or the shooting star press. Can't remember which is which. Often get them confused. Several quick kicks to the face from Judas. And that was a shooting star press. And now Ben is really in trouble. Peter's still not able to come. Oh, but Ben with the counter. Ben ducked out of the way of Judas's finishing maneuver. And Ben now has a golden opportunity to make the tag and also make Judas pay. At the same time, Duronk far more damage than Judas in this one, but still, a couple of finishers and a signature wouldn't go amiss. Ben has a signature and 2 finishers, but he decides this is the time to tag in his tag partner, and probably all the better for it as Peter comes into the ring with a signature. Ooh, Snapdragon suplex from Peter Austin. And he could be about to go for, that's a very interesting castle. Let's see if he can get it. No. Decides to go for the tag team finisher instead. It's going to be a powerbomb neckbreaker combo from Team Redundant. And Duronk may have to come in and break this one up. And now Duronk is not able to come in and break any further offense up. And Ben Potter should really be using his signature and 2 finishers here, but decides instead to tag Peter back in. And I'm really not sure what the logic of that is, because Team Redundant would have had this thing in the bag, and I think Peter knows that as he makes another tag. And he's going to assist Ben in a huge shoulder tackle. Judas is all alone until she can make a tag, and if Ben can hit a signature or 2 finishers or even 3 finishers, then this thing is done. Shoulder tackle to Judas to the outside. We are up to 4 stars for this match, and again, Ben, no relation, is not wanting to do the work tonight. Tags in Peter Austin, the Vidiots champion, and Peter leaps out to keep up the offense on Judas, but took slightly too long. Judas with the counter now. Got until a count of 10 to get back in the ring. Judas sends Peter flying at ringside. Shooting star press from Judas to Peter Austin. And Ben is powerless, can only watch on. And Peter really needs to get back in. And he does so. Neck breaker from Peter Austin to Judas. And if I were him, I would send Judas into his corner. Oh, and Ben, headbutt. That is cheating. Peter's going to go for the cover off that, though. Surely that's not going to win it. Not quite. Very close, though. Top rope. Springboard moonsault. Boot to the spine. And Peter now lifts up one half of the tag champs, and it's a basement dropkick from Peter Austin to Judas. Judas springs straight back to her feet, though, catching Peter unawares, and this is where Team Redundant could be in a spot of bother, as Duronk is now legal again. Peter going to be on the receiving end of some tag team offense. Double shoulder tackle. I don't know if I would call these 2 tag team of the year via a vote on YouTube. Well, firstly, you're a member of the mod squad, so, you know, big asterisk there. But also, the end of year BENXT Slammies are now live in the polls. Over on YouTube, you can go and vote in them. If you do not believe that Team Redundant are tag team of the year, don't vote for them. The voting is now live, and it is completely up to you guys. So if you think the mod squad should be the winners of the Slammies, then you go and vote for them. You go and do it. Duronk, springboard moonsault, and Peter Austin is now eating an awful lot of offense. Tag made, Judas legal again. Peter now has his signature. And Ben Potter still has a signature and 2 finishers, and he's just not wanting to do the work. Counter from Judas. Peter sacrificed some of his signature bar to stand up early, and it has not paid off for him, as very festive Judas is making Peter Austin pay. And Peter finally with a counter, and he could be going for a tag here. Ben, after a significant rest, is legal. Judas could be in the firing line now, as a legal Ben Potter with a signature and 2 finishers stocked up, is now being unleashed up on the shoulders of Ben. Cutter from Ben Potter. Is there a link to the vote? I'm sure there is. I can't share it right now, but if you go to the channel and click on posts, the posts tab, you will see it there. Flatliner from Ben to Judas. Duronk able to dive, or Judas, sorry, able to dive to the tag, and Duronk is now legal. Flatliner again from Ben, and Ben is just decimating Duronk here into the cover. Off 2 flatliners. Could that be it? No, Duronk is still going. It's the tag match that will not end. As a big left hook from Ben Potter, no relation, drops Duronk. Right hand, boot to the midsection, another boot to the midsection, DDT. Thank you, Lord Brotovich. There is a link. You can go and find the post there. A different category of the BENXT end of year Slammies is going live every day. So check in around Christmas time, and they should all be live and you can vote in them. You can go and vote in the ones that are live so far if you fancy. Ben. Back elbow to Judas. And now, oh, walks straight into a forearm. I keep confusing the two. Walks straight into a forearm from Judas. It was Duronk, sorry. Duronk is the legal person. And Ben's now going to have to roll to the outside. As Judas hops down. Ben, though, with a German suplex to Judas on the ice. And a second. Oh, and Duronk has seen enough. Ben now has 3 finishers. I'm not sure we've actually seen anyone with 3 finishers before. But Duronk has 2 finishers. And I think Ben could be walking straight into one here. This could be the pokey knee. And the pokey knee lands flush on the outside. Lord B not being in Superstar of the Year is a crime. Listen, if I had the option for unlimited slots for the poll, you best believe everyone will be in. But I don't. We're up to a 10 count. No! We're up to a 9 count. Is it going to end in a count out? Ben, you need to get back in the ring. Oh, Judas. Sorry, Duronk. Why can't I remember their names? Duronk just breaks the count. That nearly ended in a count out, but Duronk decided she wanted to win it in a legitimate fashion. This is getting... I don't know how this match is still going. This is ridiculous. Duronk with a double elbow to the spine of Ben, who is still down on the outside, and Duronk showing off her parkour skills as she jumps back and forth. Repeated kicks to the face of Ben. 7 count now. Could it end up in a double count out? They have difficulty navigating the stairs a lot of the time. We're up to a count of 9. What are they doing? No! It's a greatest of all time match, but it ends in a count out, which means it's a draw. Which means Los Pokémonos retain their titles. That is not a victory. Channel points will be refunded. That is what an immensely disappointing way to spend 15 minutes. Duronk did not know how to put Ben back in the ring. I thought for a second we were going to get a count-out victory a minute ago when we basically got to a 10 count and she decided to dive out of the ring. And then it ended in a count-out anyway. Disappointing. Disappointing way to end that title match. Because really it could have gone either way. We must continue though. Peter Austin may not be a double champion after that match, but will he be a double champion after this one? Could he become Captain Candy Cane as he takes on Danny DeVito for the Captain Candy Cane Championship? Peter Austin versus Danny DeVito is up next in a festive championship match. My voice is gone. It's gone. Alcohol will help. That's the spirit. That has a double meaning. Predictions now live. Peter Austin versus Danny DeVito for the Captain Candy Cane Championship. As I said before, forget Mr. Money in the Bank. Who wants to be Captain Candy Cane at Pip Down the Chimney, big man? This special festive edition of Pip Down. Here we go. Just over 1 minute left of predictions left. I don't know where his custom video's gone, because he did have one. Is it not on the title entrance? Possibly. That seems like a stupid thing that you're able to change between. I'd quite like it to be on both. Have to manually choose it. Peter Austin, the Vidiots Championship, walks into battle for the second time this evening. Looking to grab himself a second championship. But he meets this man. The Trash Man. From the moment I saw my very first TripleJump video, I thought, I really want that Peter guy to fight Danny DeVito, and now it's happening. I'm glad that we can finally give you that. Danny DeVito is here at Pip Down the Chimney, big man. And here is that beautiful Captain Candy Cane Championship. Dominic Mysterio was the winner of the Figgy Pud title match over on BENXT. And there is the title we're competing for here. Peter's ready. Danny DeVito is ready. Here is the tail of the tape. Peter Austin, obviously current Vidiots champion. He is a former BENXT Tag Team champion. And that's all. Danny DeVito is a former Pip Down Lidl Kong Strong champion. Both men have held singles titles. Only one of them currently holds a singles title. Peter in control at the early juncture here against Danny DeVito. Whatever happened to Billy Clay Roris? I believe Peter has him. Peter rolled up by Danny DeVito. Kick out at nothing. Yeah, you can see him in the background when Peter and I have done Worst Games Ever streams. He's on one of the shelves, I think. Duck down from Danny. Oh, Danny way too early with that back elbow. Peter, boot to the midsection. Grabs a hold of Danny. Double underhook. Oh, don't really know what to call that, but it looked horrible. A bad landing for Danny DeVito, and I've got to say, Peter Austin is absolutely on fire in this early juncture. Drop kick to the back of Danny DeVito, and the Trash Man is down. Peter leaps to the outside, beckoning for Danny to get to his feet. And Peter... oh, that is not good. And Danny comes to just in time to take advantage of a prone Peter Austin, slamming the face of Peter into the knee of Danny. And now the strength of Danny DeVito, gut-wrench powerbomb. And momentum swinging firmly in DeVito's direction at this point. As Danny... oh, God, just a big kick to the sternum and chest of Peter, and then keeping on that pressure. And a kip up from Peter Austin, who turns his back to Danny immediately. A complete waste there. Not really sure what he was thinking. Danny ducks down, and a scoop slam from Danny DeVito to Peter Austin, and it's not looking good for Peter. Despite an impressive early flurry, Danny DeVito really capitalizing. You can see some of the marks on Peter Austin's body. I think he's taken an awful lot of offense in the last few minutes as Danny DeVito on the second rope shoulder tackle. Peter is down, and Danny DeVito very close to having his signature after this elbow drop. He does have it. And Peter is in real trouble now. Danny DeVito could be closing on a victory as he lifts up Peter slams him down. That's Danny DeVito's signature. The trash slam. And is Danny DeVito going to put Peter out just like that? No. The Vidiots champion powers out, but Danny DeVito is waiting with that finisher. And I think this could all be over for Peter unless he's able to counter. And Peter is able to counter. Peter reversing Danny DeVito's finisher at just the right time. Peter ducks under, jumps over. Head scissors takedown from Peter Austin. And Peter leaps to the outside. There you see the wonderful pip down the chimney big man branding. But Danny DeVito meets him at the corner with a big shoulder block. And Peter, having reversed Danny's finisher, doesn't earn a finisher outright, but he is very close to getting one now. Peter rolls out the way of that move attempt from Danny DeVito. Oh, this is going to be a hard landing for Danny. And the head scissors takedown from Peter Austin, who is so close to a finisher and a signature at the same time. And then it'll be Peter's to lose, quite frankly. He sends Danny back into the ring, learning from the mistakes of legally different Ben Potter in the last match. And Peter could be going for that's a very interesting castle, but he's walking Danny an awful long way, and the referee is absolutely culpable there, preventing Peter from getting to the corner, which will allow Danny to counter because Peter took too much time. And Danny, with the combination strikes, drops the Vidiots champion. And Peter, groggy, on the shoulders of the trash man. Peter manages to slip out. And Danny's now taken out as Peter ducks out the way of that offense from Danny. Danny then able to grab Peter. Fall away slam from Danny DeVito. Peter rolls out. Peter does now have a finisher. All it would take is hitting this finisher. But he walks straight into a right hand from Danny DeVito, who picks Peter up in an electric chair position and drops him down. And Peter's going to try and roll to the ropes here so he can lift himself up. But Danny is giving him absolutely no space at all as he wipes him out with that clothesline. And again, the power into a running power slam from Danny DeVito. And Peter Austin's double championship dreams may be going up in smoke right in front of us here. As Danny walks Peter over to the corner and Peter sent into it. Danny now, he's feeling something here. Massive clothesline. And you can see the signs of war all over Peter's body as he goes into the cover. Does Danny DeVito? Is this it for Peter? No. Very nearly the end of the match. They're very close to crowning Captain Candy Cane here. And Danny now has a second finisher. Peter has not been able to capitalize since he countered the last one. And Danny takes out the trash. Peter Austin, the Vidiots champion, is down. And Danny DeVito surely is officially Captain Candy Cane at PIPDOWN, the chimney big man. Peter Austin looked like he had it won a few times, but unfortunately several unforced errors on the count of Peter after countering Danny DeVito's first finisher attempt means that Danny DeVito will be walking out as Captain Candy Cane here tonight. The inaugural holder of that prestigious festive title here on PIPDOWN. And this was here. It was here, where it all ended for Peter Austin. Taking out the trash was Danny DeVito. And he wins his first non-multi-person tables match piece of gold on PIPDOWN. He will carry that into the new year. And indeed next year's PIPDOWN, the Chimney Big Man championship match. Poor Peter. He had an opportunity tonight to become a triple champion, but he walks out with just the one championship. Still pretty good, I would say. Still pretty good. Up next, put your money where your mouth is, Brozovic. Lord B goes one-on-one with Commander Pierce in an underground match. This is a match that will be decided via knockout or submission. We shall see who wants this more, I suppose. Festive Pierce versus Festive Brozovic. Up next. Why am I in this? Please help me. You want to be too vocal in the chat there, Lord B? I'm going to just put you in a match where you get beaten up. But you could win. Just copying what your character's doing. Could win. You could win. Let's do this thing. Lord B, the odds-on favourite for sure. But can he do it? Commandee R. Piss is here. We know she's good with a space rifle, but how is she at hand-to-hand combat? She has won championships before. This, of course, is not for a championship, but we don't often see Commander Piss. We did see her on the festive edition of BENXTMAS, where she supported Funky Barbara Piss in the Bloodline Rules match, but unfortunately unsuccessful that evening. Piss versus Brotovich in an underground match. And there is that horrible dress. Lord Brotovich, former member of the mod squad and first ever PIPDOWN Butterfield title champion. The leader of Brot Means Bread. I was thinking if the Bloodline match didn't take too long, we could have had another Bloodline match between P-Volution and Brot Means Bread, but that would take 6,000 years. So this is what we're doing instead. Let's hear the explanation. Let's look at the explanation.
The following contest.
Let's hear the explanation.
The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the Sailor Pierce.
Commander Piss, leader of the Normandy.
From Munich, Germany, weighing in at 230 pounds, Lord Brotovich.
Lord Brotovich, Mod Supreme, the catering champion. And we are underway. And it's Lord B with the early offense here. So you're only able to win this via knockout or submission. Submission is obvious. Knockout will occur when the sort of health bar here, it goes through green, it goes through red, and once the red is down to the bottom, it says danger. And if you hit a big move like a signature or a finisher, when it says danger, you will knock them out. And Commander Piss is feeling it. Lord Brotovich, maybe not so much. But he's here representing Brot Means Bread. We saw an impressive outing from Chab earlier in the night. Whoa, and he's sent out, nearly taking out those innocent bystanders, who of course are ghosts and are only there to slap the ring and make this feel significant. I do wish that it was other members of the PIPDOWN roster that were at ringside, but never mind. We've got generic people. Lord B, able to counter the signature into a pin, but a kick out at nothing from Commander Piss. Scoop sit out slam. Michinoku driver, sort of, actually, from Lord B. I'm feeling it, but it doesn't feel good. Lord B hyperextending the hip of Commander Piss. That she needs that hip to fly spaceships, and he knows that all too well. Double axe handle to the back of Commander Piss. Commander Piss is down. Lord Brotovich with an impressive flurry of offense here. He really has taken control. He should get her back in the ring. It will be a little bit easier for him, and he does so. Referee hops back up as well. Boot to the midsection. Clubbing blow to the back. Referee getting in the way, as always. Elbow drop to the thigh, and just punching the side of the knee, actually. The ghosts of Christmas then, now, forever. Big splash from Lord B, and he has the former wide champion in a bit of a difficult position here. Counter from Commander Piss. And Lord B ducks out the way. You know what? He might have heard everything we had to say tonight. Whoa, he's teetering on the edge, and it's a belly-to-belly suplex will send Lord B to the outside. Lord Brotovich does have his signature maneuver. If he hits that and then his finisher, he could win this thing, but he needs to get the first strike here. And he's not. I don't know what we're looking at. I think this is meant to be a bear hug, but she's like breaking the shoulder of Lord B. Lord B able to power out of it, and this is his opportunity to hit his signature. And Commander Piss, I think, countered it, actually. Commander Piss now has a full signature bar. Lord Brotovich has nothing, and that was absolutely disastrous for Lord Brotovich. That really was his opportunity, as Commander Piss will now start to go to work, do all her grim doings here. And it's Lord B now who could be on the receiving end of a signature and a finisher. She countered Lord B at just the right moment. He was looking to take advantage. Oh my God, Lord B sent flying to the outside. And Commander Piss lifts up Lord B. It's a Piss warm stunner on the outside, and this is what I was talking about. Danger now. Lord Brotovich is in. If Commander Piss can hit her finisher, it is all over for Lord Brotovich, and this could well be it here. But it's a counter from Lord B. Lord B is able to power out of it. He's got a finisher of his own, and there he hits it. He hits the finisher immediately. He uppercuts Commander Piss directly out of her socks, and he immediately grabs another finisher. If he can hit another one, uh-oh. But it's Commander Piss now, with Lord Brotovich in a powerbomb position. It's the last right on the outside. Lord B is in trouble again. This could be the beginning of the end for Lord Brotovich. All it will take is Commander Piss hitting one significant move. But if Lord B can hit his finisher, then it will be Lord Brotovich who walks out with the victory. Counter from Lord B. Oh, and he punches Commander Piss out of her socks, and now it's Commander Piss who's in trouble. Lord Brotovich has his signature. Can Lord Brotovich hit his signature maneuver? He just needs to get her back inside the ring. He can hit it outside as well. Lord Brotovich is on the precipice of winning this thing. He just needs to hit this signature maneuver. He's going to send Commander Piss back into the ring. Can Lord B pull off a victory for Brot Means Bread tonight? Referee back in the ring as well. And he's done it! Lord Brotovich has put down Commander Piss, and he is victorious at Pip Down the Chimney Big Man. He talked a big game all night in chat. I put him in a match because I was being a vindictive arsehole, but Lord Brotovich has fully put me in my place as he successfully manages to evade finishers and signatures. Here was one of them. Punches. Oh, Commander Piss directly out of her stilettos there. And this is where it ended. Back in the ring. A massive night for Lord Brotovich, and indeed, Brot Means Bread. Lord Brotovich, a huge winner tonight at Pip Down the Chimney Big Man. He is thrilled with himself, and now he gets to go backstage and celebrate with some delicious baked treats. Congratulations, LB. Great job. Now, though, it's time for admin. Let's go back to the main cam. I need to customize this Royal Rumble because it's going to be filled with people who shouldn't be in it. So you're going to have to bear with me a sec. Bum, 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 bum. Right, change participants. God, there's so many people who shouldn't be in here. Okay, edit superstars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people in this match are not on Pip Down. Stop it, alright? Stop that. Okay, let's get some people in here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Right. I think I've got them in. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to go back in and make sure they're there. Bear with me. Edit matches. Edit match. Customize participants. There we are. Stolen victory from the jaws of defeat. If that's intentional, phenomenal. Love that. Really good. Okay, I think we're good. In fact, is this person on this roster? Let me just double check. Yes. Okay. Guys, we're sorted. We are ready to go. But first, I'm going to do it to you again. I need to go see a man about a Tim. Because I desperately need a wee. I will be right back, and then we are doing the final Festive Rumble. Winner gets an opportunity at a World Championship as decided by the wheel. Bear with me. Final big match of the night incoming. I'll be right back. Okay, it's time, everybody. Who is going to step up? Bow, bow, bow. Right. I didn't make a note of who's coming out first and second, so I have absolutely no idea who's coming out when. You ready? It's time. Who's drawn number one?
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number one and number two will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor.
That's how it works.
The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
No, at the first pip down of the new year. Who's first? Oh God, who is this? Oh no, who's this? Who drew number one? Oh God, it's Legally Different Ben Potter. That is a rough slot to draw. Nearly became Pip Down Tag Team Champion tonight, but then didn't because he got stuck outside and couldn't get back in. But imagine if he managed to go all the way to the end. He won't, but imagine if he could. Ben Potter drawing the very unfortunate number one slot in this match. Yoicks. But who drew the equally terrible number 2 slot? It is... Oh, I know this one. It's the PIPDOWN Women's Champion Chevrolet Matiz. Ben probably has a bone to pick with this Chevrolet Matiz, seeing as she is the arch rival of his best friend Peter Austin.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the cartel from Birmingham, England, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Ben facing his old car. Ben gets hit by his car. It's all going down. Chevrolet Matiz unlikely to go the distance and earn herself a second World Championship match, but you never know. And also unlikely to go the distance because she's a tiny car and she doesn't go that far or fast. Well, let's get going. This, of course, will be a battle of reflexes for me once again to try and find people's music as soon as it gets shown. And there you can see the sort of deformation of the cranial helmet area of the Chevrolet Matiz wearing the hat. It's a bit disturbing up close. Doesn't look too bad from a distance. But for some reason, people with long hair, nuh-uh. You're not allowed to wear a hat. You have to be bald. And Ben is absolutely being clobbered by his car at this point. I used to get static shocks from that car when I climbed out of it when I used to have to wear a suit for work. So I am used to it. But is Legally Different Ben Potter used to it? Who's number 3? It's Carla! Carla is here, also sporting that fresh, bold look. But doesn't she have a lovely festive hat? I still think the Matiz's real rival ought to be old lady who was in the wrong lane at the Asda roundabout. Oh my god. I'm glad Peter and Mikey were there for that. Because I was in the right. She just drove into the side of me. You can't be in the left-hand lane a roundabout to go right at it. That's not how it works. Number 4. It's Daronk, one half of the tag team champions, successful in fending off Ben Potter and his tag partner, Vidiot's champion Peter Austin, earlier in the night, riding away from momentum, probably quite tired. Probably also looking to get her hands on Ben again, but I'm sure Ben is equally excited to get some measure of revenge against Daronk. And Daronk with these heavy strikes and any kind of offense, or indeed eliminating the women's champion, would go a long way in any of these participants' books, I'm sure. At number 5, we have Connor representing Team Lickit. And he'll bump straight into Ben, which is a bit embarrassing, but that's fine. Able to come to his senses. Suplex sends Ben across the ring. And Daronk on the receiving end of several strikes. Oh, Ben with the counter. I thought he was going to send Connor out. Who is number 6? That would be Paul Schnauzer. Do not ask me to explain him. I simply won't do it. The villainous, problematic maybe Paul Schnauzer makes his Rumble debut. Up into a powerbomb position for Connor with nowhere to send him except face first onto the ropes. The Chevrolet Matiz drops Carla as Ben Potter turns his attention to Carla as well. Big kick connects with precisely nobody. Number 7 coming out in just a second. No eliminations thus yet. Thus yet? Sure. Oh no! Look away, everybody. It's Gollum. Gollum's here. Nobody look at Gollum, please. Oh god, his festive hat is Gollum skin coloured. Oh, terrible. And Gollum taking it to Ben Potter, which is, double punishment, quite frankly. Big German suplex from Ben, no relation to Gollum. And we're about to fill the 8th slot here. Rolling neck snap from Connor to the Chevrolet Matiz. 3 seconds until the field is full. It's Alexa Piss representing the Piss family. She is here, representing her family and clawing at the eyes of one half of the tag team champions there. Ben Potter drops Paul Schnauzer. Schnauzer back up to his feet. Enziguri drops Ben. Chevrolet Matisse drops Schnauzer. Carla sent for a ride by Duronk. Alexa Piss. Wheelbarrow arm drag. And look at that deep 6 there from the Chevrolet Matisse to Paul Schnauzer. And Paul Schnauzer's time in this rumble could be limited. That is the Chevrolet Matisse's signature maneuver. Schnauzer clinging on. And I think Ben actually prevented Schnauzer from being eliminated there. So you're welcome, Paul, I suppose. And Carla, nearly eliminated, but not quite. We're still yet to see an elimination here, as Carla is able to fight back into it. And, Connor has been stunned by something, I'm not sure what. He's just sort of standing there groggily. No one's taking advantage. Would be a great time to eliminate him, as Ben locks eyes with Gollum. Doesn't like what he sees, but unfortunately, Gollum attacks him. Counter from Ben. And Ben now... backbreaker to Connor. Alexa Piss sent into the corner. Boot to the midsection from Ben. In the background, Gollum potentially on the end of an elimination attempt. Duronk nearly eliminated in the foreground, and Gollum's nearly gone. Schnauzer about to eliminate Gollum. Gollum is gone. The wretched freak has disappeared. We don't have to look at him anymore. Mercifully, Gollum has been eliminated. Put him out of your mind. Forget what he looks like. We don't need to see him anymore. See you later, Nate. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. It does now mean that we have a slot available for whoever comes out next. Number 1 and number 2, Ben and the Chevrolet Matisse are still in this thing. Golluminated. Shut up. Ben with Duronk on the ropes. He could be getting that revenge I mentioned if he can eliminate one half of the tag champs. He's got her over. In fact, he's eliminating her through the middle ropes. We've seen this shenanigan before. It's when someone who is quite short is on the receiving end of an elimination attempt. Oh, goodness me. Alexa Piss nearly eliminated outright. Chevrolet Matisse trying to get rid of Alexa Piss. Schnauzer back in this thing. Oh, and there goes Alexa Piss. We have 2 spaces free. The Badger Special, precisely. Oh, Chevrolet Matisse nearly went. Manages to get back in, though. It's Sergeant Pacitti of Adam's Family. Is number 9. Oh, who did we just lose? Connor's gone. Connor's been eliminated. Meaning we still have 2 slots available. Chevrolet Matisse able to counter Paul Schnauzer. And Sergeant Pacitti countering Ben Potter, no relation. Oh, Duronk sent straight over the top rope. She's clinging on, though. Could she stay in this thing? Paul Schnauzer in the corner. Oh, Chevrolet Matisse cuts off Sergeant Pacitti, almost certainly going for an elimination there. Uh-oh! Sergeant Pacitti, I think, is about to be eliminated by the Chevrolet Matisse. Choke slam. Straight over the top rope. Thanks for coming, Sergeant Pacitti. A reminder that if you have a finisher in a match of this type up, you can use it to get an instant elimination, and that's what the Chevrolet Matisse decided to do there. 4 seconds until we get number 11. I think that's what we're up to. Number 10, it's Captain Candy Cane himself. Danny DeVito is number 10. Imagine what an incredible night it would be for Danny DeVito if he could win the Captain Candy Cane title and also secure himself a World Championship opportunity. It is Captain Candy Cane himself. The Chevrolet Matisse immediately looking to eliminate him as Duronk marches Paul Schnauzer to the ropes, and Paul Schnauzer is gone. Duronk with the instant elimination. Beautiful there from Carla. Dropping one half of the tag champs. Who is number 11? It's Hideo Kojima. Fuck, what do they call them? What do they call them? That's all he gets. Ladies and gentlemen, Hideo Kojima is here. Ben Potter came in at number 1. Chevrolet Matisse at number 2. They are still in this thing. And they're going at it as the Chevrolet Matisse, gets punched in the face by Ben. And now Ben trading blows with Danny DeVito, who defeated Peter Austin, Ben Potter's tag team partner, earlier in the night. It's been a rough night for Team Redundant. Chevrolet Matisse sent over the top rope, and here comes Leon Skennedy. Blocky Leon is here. Leon, the freshest man in this match. Curb stomp to Danny DeVito, Captain Candy Cane himself. Leon looking to get rid of Ben. Spins him round. Oh, my goodness me. Knees directly to the face of Ben. As Carla, I think, has been eliminated there by Hideo at the back. Danny DeVito looking to make short work of blocky Leon, who's clinging on. Moonsault. And out comes Sparkles. And she walks directly into an onslaught from blocky Leon, and I think she was actually saved by Duronk. Incredibly, number 1 and number 2 are still in this match, which was not the case for the BENXT Rumble. Counter from Ben. And Captain Candy Cane now on the receiving end of a German suplex. Ben holds on. Second German suplex, Ben still holding on. And a third with the release. But Hideo is there to take advantage of Ben, and it could be the end of Ben's night if Hideo's able to eliminate him, and there goes Ben, the number 1 entrant. No relation, Ben Potter has been eliminated. He did all right. He did all right in this match, all told. But he is now gone. And Duronk has been eliminated by the Chevrolet Matisse. Who is out next? At number 14, it is Biker Barbara Piss. There we go. Who just got eliminated? I didn't even see it. Who went? They haven't even stood up yet. Oh, it was Danny DeVito. And there goes the Chev. Oh no, there goes Leon. Oh God, it's so hard to keep track of. Leon and Danny DeVito have been eliminated. Captain Candy Cane is gone. Incredibly, the Chevrolet Matisse is still here. Biker Barbara Piss. A reminder that she was the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble a few months ago. She knows how to win these, but when we saw that happen on BENXT, James Jenkins came out and was eliminated immediately. Immediately. Number 15, it is the other half of Adam's family. Pachiti Dust is here. And he's met by Sparkles. Grabs a leg, clotheslines Sparkles. Chevrolet Matisse, the PIPDOWN Women's Champion, is still here. I'm not sure how. Hideo attempting to eliminate Biker Barbara Piss. Sparkles turning her attention to the PIPDOWN Women's Champion. Sparkles full head of steam. Oh my goodness. And at number 16, it is the Elimination Chamber winner, Brian Michael Bendis. That is an incredibly dangerous maneuver there from Hideo Kojima. Please ban him. Please ban him. Brian Michael Bendis snap suplex to Pachiti Dust and then head scissors takedown to Hideo Kojima as the Chevrolet Matisse doesn't go for an elimination. Instead just looks to deal some damage to Sparkles. 8 seconds until we have another person here. BMB completely misses with whatever that was. Pippa the Cat makes her festive debut. Who did we just lose? Oh, it was Hideo. Hideo is gone as Pippa the Cat, sporting her festive antlers, arrives and immediately attacks Sparkles. She drops Biker Barbara Piss. Brian Michael Bendis has been eliminated by the Chevrolet Matisse, who is still in here. An incredible display by the Chevrolet Matisse, the PIPDOWN Women's Champion, in at number 2. Still clinging on here as Biker Barbara destroys. Oh, and look who's straight out after her. It is Pippa's mum. It is the Drinks Fairy in at number 18. Will she be here to support her daughter? No, she won't. Every woman for herself. And the Drinks Fairy looked like she was immediately going to attempt an elimination on her daughter. But it's Pippa the Cat who counters, and it's potentially the Drinks Fairy here who's on the receiving end of an elimination attempt. No. Pippa ducks out the way. You don't like to see a family fight like that, and Sparkles might have provided the distraction to allow these two to actually get on the same page. Disco Gary is at number 19. And he immediately goes after the Drinks Fairy, who counters. Drinks Fairy also had a very, very impressive outing in the Rumble. She got the most eliminations. I think it was 6 eliminations when we saw her last time in a match of this type. Very impressive indeed. Chevrolet Matisse still going. Out next, I believe, we have number 20. 30 members of this match, of course. 10 remain after this. That's maths for you. Pachiti Dust taking out Pippa the Cat. But look who it is. It is the PIPDOWN men's champion, Piss Jericho. Much like the Chevrolet Matisse, he would love to secure... Oh, and there goes Pachiti Dust. He immediately eliminates Pachiti Dust, but then gets absolutely clobbered by Biker Barbara Piss. Chevrolet Matisse and Piss Jericho in this match, potentially if they're winners. Piss Jericho is gone. Pisco Gary takes out Piss Jericho practically as fast as he arrived to the ring. It's just the Chevrolet Matisse again then, I suppose. If Chevrolet Matisse... And Sparkles is gone. If the Chevrolet Matisse goes the distance, she will challenge for a second world title. She could be the first ever competitor on any brand. First ever person on the roster to hold 2 world championships at the same time. Chevrolet Matisse, Pippa the Cat, the Drinks Fairy, Disco Gary, and Biker Barbara Piss are your current competitors. 8 seconds until we see the next person. Who is it gonna be? Number 21, it is Jill Sandwich, the former Butterfield title champion, Lord Brotovich's favourite. Huge choke slam to the champion from Disco Gary and Pippa the Cat. Helping out. Chevrolet Matisse is so hurt at this point that if you throw her near a rope, she's going to go over it. She's going to go right over it. Counter from Biker Barbara. I thought the Drinks Fairy was about to disappear there, but Biker Barbara is trying her best to eliminate her. Can Pippa's mum hold on as we welcome number 22 to the ring, and that is another member of the villainous Piss stable. Piss Stratus. Drinks Fairy still here. Chevrolet Matisse. Oh my God, I don't know how she clung on. She managed to avoid Jill Sandwich's attempted elimination. DDT from Jill Sandwich. Oh God, and I think Pippa the Cat was nearly gone there as well, and Jill Sandwich saved Pippa the Cat. Crikey, it's all heating up here towards the end. Pippa the Cat attacking her own mother. You hate to see it. Does happen though. You know what cats are like. Rules Boss, who I understand is wearing very, very special festive attire tonight. Let's get a look at it. Oh, that is very festive indeed, Rules Boss. The Yuletide... Oh, there goes Piss Stratus. The Yuletide green and red of Rules Boss, eschewing the usual purple and gold for one night only. Piss Stratus is gone. Only a few slots remain in this Rumble. Once again, we are entering the territory where every single match, every single entrant has pulled a very lucky number indeed. I've just been informed that if Pippa is the one who eliminates the Drinks Fairy, then she can go and stay with Andrew and Joanne early. She's just going to be shipped off tomorrow. Get out of our house. Spinebuster from the PIPDOWN Women's Champion. Rules Boss has nearly eliminated Biker Barbara Piss here, and there goes Biker Barbara. Rules Boss with a huge elimination. Unfortunately for Biker Barbara, she's not going to go back-to-back with Royal Rumble victories. Who's out next? Oh, Drinks Fairy gets an elimination, and it's the wide champion now. Drinks Fairy with that huge super kick takes out Jill Sandwich, and the wide champion crowned at Walrus Mania is here. Doesn't really know who to go for, as the Chevrolet Matisse continues to be so impressive, but uh-oh, the pufferfish is right there. And you don't want to go against a fresh pufferfish. He is dangerous, he is powerful, and he is riding a wave of momentum as the Drinks Fairy might be looking for a second elimination. She's just too good at this. She's just way too good at this. She throttles the festive Rules Boss as we welcome the next entrant here. Pippa the Cat going for an elimination as well. Chevrolet Matisse in a spot of bother there. God, why? Because Simon Miller pulled number 25, that's why. Miller who in his own right is riding a wave of momentum. Snapdragon suplex from Festive Rules boss to the Drinks Fairy. Pippa the Cat slips off the shoulders of Disco Gary and takes him out of the knee. The Chevrolet Matisse miraculously still going in this one. DDT to the wide champion. Oh, there goes Pippa the Cat. Pippa the Cat has been eliminated by Festive Rules boss. And the Chevrolet Matisse spear. The pufferfish has been hit by a car. The Chevrolet Matisse came out at number 2 and is still going. And at number 26 we have representing Brot Means Bread. It's the Winkler. And Drinks Fairy able to astutely counter that. Ooh, offense attempt from Rules Boss and the Winkler. And the Drinks Fairy sent into the corner. Pufferfish preventing Festive Rules Boss from an elimination attempt. Chevrolet Matisse still going. Just imagine, can she do it? What a year it would be for the Chevrolet Matisse as she backs Disco Gary into the corner. Pufferfish, attempted elimination there from Festive Rules Boss, looking for his second elimination. And the Chevrolet Matisse, deep 6 there to Disco Gary. Stop, he's already dead. Drinks Fairy going for another elimination. Chevrolet Matisse eliminates Disco Gary. Festive Rules Boss clinging on. Simon Miller, too fresh in this match to be eliminated by the Drinks Fairy. And at number 27, it is Randy Honking, the former PIPDOWN Tag Team Champion, representing P-Volution. And the Chevrolet Matisse now, it's over for her. She's had an incredible outing, but it's the Winkler who makes short work of a very, very knackered PIPDOWN Women's Champion. The Chevrolet Matisse made it so far into this match, but she has now been eliminated and she can go backstage proud. Yule's boss is very good. Yes, I like it. That's what I shall call him now. Drinks Fairy sit out powerbomb on Yule's boss. Randy Honking, elimination attempt on Simon Miller. Simon hanging by a thread. Clings on though. Spinning heel kick from the Winkler. And we've got only a few entrants left now as Festive Rules boss manages to evade the elimination attempt. And out comes Tina, representing BB and Tina. Big clothesline from the Winkler, who is the biggest man in this match. Although Randy Honking is also very tall as well, doesn't quite have the mass of the Winkler. And wow! Tina making her presence felt very early on here, as the Drinks Fairy could be about to eliminate the Winkler. She's going for it at the very least. Number 29, I think, is out next. Randy Honking's going to help the Drinks Fairy. Dave Bautista, the other member of P-Volution, is now coming out. Randy Honking has some backup. But as we have seen so many times, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to work together. Drinks Fairy with Yule's boss looking for the immediate elimination, and there goes the Festive Drinks Fairy. The Drinks Fairy has gone. Oh, and there goes Tina as well. Only the number 30 slot remains. And then we will have a full field here. Yule's boss takes down Simon Miller. Dave Bautista, waiting there. Randy Honking going for the elimination on the Winkler. The Winkler's looking a little bit wobbly there. Can he cling on? Counter from the Pufferfish to Dave Bautista. Yes, the Winkler will power out of this. I think we have one slot remaining. We're just waiting for that countdown now to see who will be joining us at the coveted number 30 slot. Yule's boss, DDT to the wide champion, the Pufferfish. Final place will be filled in just a second. And it's Anna Logistic who has pulled the golden ticket, yet to hold a single title on BENXT or PIPDOWN. And tonight could be our chance. Yule's boss has been eliminated by Dave Bautista. The fresh Anna Logistic. Enziguri drops the former BENXT or PIPDOWN, tag team champion. And now going to work on the legs. Randy Honking, shoulder breaker to Simon Miller. Pufferfish sent over the top rope. Simon Miller interrupts. And the Winkler Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. I thought he was going for an instant elimination. But Dave Bautista with the repeated right hands. Bossman slam to the wide champion. And a logistic really just wailing on Simon Miller, and the Winkler will take advantage. Simon now could be about to eliminate the Winkler. Decides to go for a scoop slam instead. And a logistic can't quite lift Dave Bautista. And the pufferfish could be going for the puff-up powerbomb here, and does so. And Randy Honking is ripe for elimination now. If anybody can get to him. Simon Miller sent over the top rope. We're down to the Winkler, Dave Bautista, pufferfish, Anna Logistic, and Randy Honking in this one. And Anna Logistic took too long taunting in that corner. The Winkler saw her, made a beeline, and Anna Logistic, despite drawing number 30, could be eliminated next. If she's able to withstand this from the Winkler, she is. Anna actually had the third spot, but she was delayed past her arrival time. Anna up to the middle rope, decides to drop down. Randy Honking being walked over to the rope now, slightly too far. Randy with the counter, and Dave now turning his attention to the pufferfish. And EE Tim's men have a huge advantage here with the final 5. The pufferfish could well be on his way out, and the wide champion has been eliminated. We're down to 4. Oh my goodness! Randy Honking just hit Dave Bautista with an RKO. Oh, sorry, an RHO. And Dave Bautista just shook it off like it was nothing. And the Winkler here looking to eliminate. Oh, but taken out of the knee by Dave Bautista. We've yet to see the men from P-Volution actually go after one another. And they could be playing an absolute blinder here as the Winkler's gone. We are down to 3. And it is time for the prediction. EE Tim and his merry pissin' men have a stranglehold on the final 3 of this tournament. By which I mean Rumble. We have Randy Honking, we have Dave Bautista, and we have Anna Logistic. It's a rough final 3. A rough final 3. But who's going to go the distance and who is going to challenge for a world title? There will be predictions live in just a second. If I could have gone in and changed the order of their arrival, I would have separated them a little bit probably, but then you would have told me it was rigged anyway, so I can't fucking win. Okay, it's all come down to this. Predictions are now live. Randy Honking, Dave Bautista, Anna Logistic. You've not got long, just over half the time remaining. Randy Honking, the odds-on favourite. Dave Bautista and Anna Logistic, level pegging so far. Imagine if it's one of the P-Volution boys and the wheel picks EE Tim. That's the question. What will happen to P-Volution if it's a member of his own family that challenges him? Only a fraction of time remaining. Randy Honking, 35,000 BENXT bucks. Dave Bautista, 25,000. Anna Logistic, 22,000. Dave Bautista's just hopped to 40,000. Okay. Predictions are now closed. Here we go, everybody. Let's do it. Let's see who's going to win. Belly to belly. Suplex. And now the men from P-Volution look at each other. And turnabout's fair play. Randy Honking gave Dave Bautista an RHO and a Bautista bomb to Randy now. Anna is there, but oh, she just walks straight into a big boot. Anna straight back up to her feet. Big Dave. Back. Suplex. No, just puts Anna down face first. That's not nice at all. Anna does have her finisher though. She could use that if indeed she gets one opportunity to do so. Sent into the corner by Dave. Randy now. Oh, God, I thought he was going for an elimination. This might be vintage Randy Honking. That drapes DDT. And he's hit it. And Anna Logistic, what's she doing? She's taunting. Anna, get your head in the game, man. Get your head in the game. Randy taking way too long as well. And actually, this could work out for Anna as... No, Anna, you just prevented Dave from eliminating Randy. What are you doing, Anna? Anna with a basement dropkick, and Anna's standing tall. Anna against two members of P-Volution. Can Anna do it? She walks Randy over, looking for the elimination. She's got him up. Will Dave help her out? Randy's clinging on, but I don't think he's long for this world. And, oh, not quite. Not quite. Anna stays on it, trying to force him off the apron, but I think Randy's maybe got too much in the tank, and he will fight her off as Dave and Randy both look at Anna Logistic. But it's these opportunities where one of them throws her that actually gives her a respite, as these two will have to turn their attention to one another. Anna back to her feet. Dave maybe looking for the spear, and Anna doesn't want to be there, and Dave takes out Randy again. Are we seeing the implosion of P-Volution before our eyes? Anna still stood tall and, raking the eyes of Big Dave Bautista. And Dave sent over the top rope. Anna's eliminated Dave. It's Anna and it's Randy. And Randy's going to attempt to go for an elimination here, but Anna is powering out of it. Imagine, can Anna, from the coveted number 30 slot, do the impossible, or will it be the former PIPDOWN Tag Team Champion who goes to challenge for a champion of her choosing? This is a very long way. She gets all of it. That is package delivered successfully. Anna Logistic in full control. Randy Honking is completely stunned. Can she eliminate Randy Honking? She goes for a signature. She is not leaving anything to chance here. She's hit him with a finisher. She's hit him with a signature. And Randy Honking, she just needs to get him over the top rope. She has him on the ropes and she super kicks him out. And it's Anna Logistic that will be challenging for a championship of the Wheel's choosing. Anna has defeated both members of P-Volution in spite of not ever winning anything in her entire life. Yes, she drew the number 30 slot, but it's Anna Logistic who wins the PIPDOWN Festive Rumble, and she's just calling to let you know that she's a couple of streets away, mate. Is that okay? Are you near the front door? Anna Logistic played an absolute blinder there. She wins the Festive Rumble, and it's time to spin the wheel to find out what it is that she will be challenging for on the first PIPDOWN of the new year. Now, a reminder, if it lands on a BENXT title, she will be moving to BENXT. Here we go. Anna Logistic will be staying, or not staying actually, she'll be moving over to BENXT in the new year.
You have done a truly impressive amount of admin for this event and it's all turned out great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Iron, very much indeed. So Anna Logistic wins the PIPDOWN Festive Rumble and challenges for the BENXT Women's Championship in the first BENXT of the new year. I've got to remind myself who the BENXT Women's Champion is. I don't know why I can't remember that. It's Grimace, isn't it? That's going to be tricky. Anna Logistic challenges Grimace in the new year. Yoicks. Well, there we are, everybody.
Oh, and I hope your holiday seasonings are great.
I hope your holiday seasonings are great as well. Thank you very much, Iron. And thank you to everybody who's joined me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much. This concludes BENXT for 2025. We'll be back on the 7th of January with these two title matches that we've just decided. And I will be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. with the last of Batman Arkham Oranges, and then live at 11 a.m. on Tuesday with Pokémon, and then on the 29th at 10:30 it will be my big charity stream. Do come along. If I don't catch you before the big festive day, I hope you have a fantastic time. If indeed you celebrate, and if you don't, I hope you have a very safe and chill week. But I will catch as many of you as possible tomorrow morning. Look after yourselves, everybody. Festive goodbye. German suplex your grandma and clothesline your uncle. See ya!